All right. We're back live, I believe. I don't know if anybody's here. I apologize for some reason. Also, if anybody comes across this video, I was just been streaming for like 3+ hours, and I was using a website called Restream, so I could stream to Twitch as well as YouTube at the same time. And something happened to the website. Oh, not Norman and Boldo. Thanks for coming back. Sorry about the delay there. Basically, the website broke, and so basically you set up a stream on there, and then you link your Twitch, link your YouTube, and then you tick whether you want to go live on both of those. But for some reason, it completely broke. So now we're just streaming on YouTube. And we're actually streaming in beautiful 1440p. My God, technology nowadays, right? No, you don't really need to see Isaac in 1440p, but here we are. So if anybody watches this after the fact, there was a full 3-hour video. What I'll do is, if I remember, do you know what? I'll do it now before I forget. If you don't mind, just wait. I'm going to put the first part of this stream. I really hate when you have one stream and it gets broken up into two. I hate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that stream now, which is right here. And I'm going to link it in the description of this video, just in case anybody stumbles across this. I almost ended the stream then. Just in case anybody stumbles across this video and they're like, why does this video start like that? Okay, hold on. I will put it in the description. First part of stream. There we go. Right, it is now in the description. So if anybody comes across this, there's 3 hours there. Anyway. Where are we? We're good. We are live, right? Just double checking we are still live. I'm paranoid now that something's going to go wrong. Let's double check here. I am live, right? Hello? Am I alive? Are we all alive? Are we actually really alive? Or are we actually... What are we? Why do we exist? What's going on? Also now I have to change... Right, where's YouTube? Well, I can turn this off now because we're not on Twitch, so I can just go pop like that. We are alive. Okay, good. Okay, chat box. Hold on. I apologize. I apologize for the delay, but sometimes technical issues, you know, you can't really control that. So now we have a much larger chat box, but you know what? It's not as though I've got millions of people watching. And I am happy to have the chat box look slightly different. Maybe we're alive. I don't know. What actually are we? What is consciousness? You know what I mean? Like, what is it? Oh, also, I will say, because I'm streaming in 1440p, the delay from me seeing your message may be slightly increased. So, if I don't respond to any messages that are put in straight away, we can do a test, actually, and see how delayed it is, okay? So, I'm going to say in a moment, just put a 1 in the chat. As soon as I say that, just type 1 and we'll see how the delay is, okay? So, on the count of 3, put 1 in the chat, okay? 3, 2, 1. Put 1 in the chat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 8 seconds. Roughly 8 seconds, right? Okay, that's not so bad. So basically, if you're streaming in 1080p, you can actually make it so the interaction time between you sending a message and me seeing it be very, like, well, be quicker. But if you're streaming in 1440p, you can make it quicker, but not as quick. But it's fine. Like I say, it's not as if there's tons of people watching and I have to, you know, try and respond or see, you know, tons of people's messages. But it's fine. But hopefully that website comes back and works, because I would like to stream more on both Twitch and YouTube when, you know, when I can. There's no downfall to streaming on both of them. But yeah, unfortunately that website completely broke. I don't know if there was something wrong with it temporarily. But it basically, yeah, completely just broke. Maybe they were having server problems or something like that. But it's all good. Not a problem. I just hate having, especially a stream on YouTube, especially just because you have like one stream. I am not doing that for speed upgrade. You have one stream. If I'm playing just this game, and I'm not very good at thumbnails, right? But I'll create a basic thumbnail for what I'm doing, and then, but then when you have it split up into 2 videos, you have the same thumbnail for 2 videos, and you have the same title for 2 videos. And like I say, I don't have loads of people watching me, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I don't like it when that happens. What? Ooh, Nose Goblin. I will take Nose Goblin over Nose Goblin over Mom's Pearl because I'm a savage. No, because I think Nose Goblin's very good. Well, I wouldn't say very. It was decent at least. I actually quite like Nose Goblin. Like, sinus infection is one of my favorite items to get in the game, so to have a little taste of sinus infection, which actually sounds pretty bad when I say that. To have a little taste of sinus infection. I don't literally mean a taste, but I probably could have worded that. Good for DPS. You are not wrong there. Also, this, I don't know why, but I feel like the floor layouts I've had in a lot of these runs are very weird looking. I don't know, I just feel like the floor layouts have been very weird. They're not the mystery gifts, or however the hell I got that. Die! So talking before, I was talking about like stream and stuff like that. Oh, is React content quite popular still? Because I noticed that there's some streamers who literally all they do is react to other people's stuff. Is that still a big thing? Is that still popular, or did it kind of lose its trend, so to speak? Because like React content got popular, right? Nothing wrong with it necessarily, but I just feel like if that's all your content is, it's still popular. Oh, okay. It's fair enough, I guess. There's nothing wrong with that. I hate the layout of this floor, by the way. It makes it more difficult for me to find secret rooms. Probably here. I think it's still popular, but not as made for content. Back in 2016, people doing it. Yeah, I remember people like PewDiePie started doing it, right? You gotta be popular for it to be popular. Yeah. I mean, if I started doing React content, if I just sat here and reacted to other people, but I don't think it's gonna be that, you know, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, I really watch this random guy reacting to random videos. But yeah, there's one Twitch stream. So there's that, what's his face? The biggest guy on Twitch right now. What's his name? Kai Cenat? Cenat? That guy. So a stream was recommended to me, and it was just the guy watching Kai Cenat's stream. He was just sitting there watching it. He wasn't even talking about it. He was just watching it. And he had 600 people watching him. I'm like, he's just sitting there watching somebody else's stream. He wasn't even talking about it. He was just sat there in silence. Oh man, do you remember fidget spinners? Remember back in 2017? When everybody was doing fidget spinner stuff. Man. Kai Cenat is definitely one of those streamers that does a lot of theatrics. Like he got a voice actor for Miles Morales on stream. Yeah, the only time I ever see stuff about Kai Cenat, and I don't know anything about him except from he seems to be everywhere now. And I only know stuff about him because when I don't even, like, it just gets recommended on, like, Twitter or something like that. And, like, I see stuff like, oh, Kai Cenat did this, Kai Cenat did that. Oh. And I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is. The only reason I know anything about him is because of that reason. But yeah, this guy, he had 600 odd viewers, and he was literally just watching, I think this Kai Cenat did some sort of marathon stream or something recently. And his title was reacting to reacting to Kai Cenat's marathon stream or whatever. And I clicked on it, and he's just sitting there. And I'm like, bloody hell, man. Jesus. Is it that easy? Crazy, man. I mean, like I say, each to their own. I feel like sound like I'm being bitter when I talk about, like, oh, hot tub streamers are like this, and well, I'm just generally just discussing it because a lot of the content that I watch, like, I don't watch TV and stuff. I watch stuff on YouTube. I watch Twitch. Well, I don't really watch Twitch anymore. I watch Northern Lion on Twitch because he streams every day on Twitch. There's another streamer as well I watch called Limmy, who's a Scottish streamer. You'll know who Limmy is even if you don't know who Limmy is. He became a very popular meme. And so you may not know who Limmy is, but you know who he is because you would have seen his meme because it's everywhere. It became a meme template. And if I showed you the image, you'll go, ah, that one. That's who it is. Diddle, 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 diddle. But besides that, I don't really watch Twitch anymore. Whoa. The rare room. You know the item Pupula Duplex? I always found it a really fun word to say. Pupula Duplex. Pupula Duplex. The Whore of Babylon. He said a naughty word. No. You know what? Live dangerously. We're gonna get some black hearts here anyway. What did I say? Can you say it 5 times fast? Pupula Duplex, Pupula Duplex, Pupula Duplex, Pupula Duplex, Pupula Duplex. Pupula Duplex, Pupula Duplex, Pupula Duplex. I think I got it. Isaac. I was thinking for a laugh, should I do a run of the original Isaac? Or Wrath of the Lamb Isaac, I guess. I was thinking about doing that just for a laugh. Pupula Duplex. Pupula. I just think it's a very fun word to say. Pupula Duplex. It's all the U sounds. Pupula Duplex. Well, we know what the boss is going to be on this floor. The boss is going to be Mask of Infamy. You ready? Because I normally find when you see the little Masks of Infamy around on the floor, it normally points to the fact that you're going to fight the boss. Let's see. I was wrong. Ignore me. The adversary. So I told this story yesterday, but when I first started playing Isaac, one of the bosses I could never beat was the adversary. He always killed me. The amount of times I got to the dark room, I was so excited to get to the dark room. And then I would die because there'll be like a double adversary. And I'd be like, oh, no, no. So I have this like PTSD for the adversary. I still to this day hate the adversary because of that. Also, there's something slightly bothering me on my stream right now. 1 second. It's my face. Get it out of here. No. Put my controller down. The adversary is just one of those bosses where you definitely have to die a bunch before you can beat him once. Yeah, I mean, I think it's because he had that bendy brimstone attack, and I could never internalize how the hell to predict that. And it's actually quite simple. But as a young novice Isaac player, man, I could not beat the adversary. Some may say he was my adversary. Get it? But anyway. Hold on. My cats. Excuse me. Hold on. They're... Sorry. My cats have decided at 11:43 p.m. that they are going to start running around my place sounding like damn elephants. You got some pizza and wings. I had some food earlier on. It was like these, some sort of like tandoori chicken bites or something like that. And they were nice. But they weren't half salt. They were very salty. But they were nice. But very salty. I actually had a pizza yesterday. I've kind of been on a weight loss thing for the last year and a bit. So I tend to not eat things like pizzas and stuff, but I did have a treat. Yesterday, I bought myself a double pepperoni pizza with red onions and jalapenos. I did feel very guilty afterwards. There's tandoori chicken place besides my campus, but I never tried it. Yeah, it was nice, but it was very salty though. Extremely salty. I say I'm on a weight loss thing. I've kind of gone off the wagon, off the rails a little bit. In the last couple of months, I've kind of been a bit lazy about it, but I'll get back on it again. I have lost quite a lot of weight though since last year. Believe it or not. Do you know what I'd really love to go to? A authentic Mexican restaurant. I love Mexican food. Like, I say I love Mexican. I've only had like store-bought Mexican food, so it's not going to be authentic. But I'd love to have like an authentic like burrito bowl or something like that. Oh man, or a quesadilla. Oh, I live in the middle of nowhere. There's like nothing around here. Canadian pizza, so mushroom, bacon, and pepperoni with buffalo wings. Oof, you're making me hungry. Dancing with the devil here. Went to Detroit to Mexico town and their food was real good. Actually, you know pineapple on a pizza, isn't that originated from... Didn't that originate in Canada? Like they call it a Hawaiian pizza, but it's actually Canadian like invention was the pineapple on a pizza. Pretty sure I heard that somewhere. Yeah, I'm ashamed because I do not like pineapple pizza. I don't mind it. It doesn't. It tastes pretty good. I like it. But if I was having a pizza, I wouldn't, order it on a pizza. I'm pretty boring when it comes to a pizza. But no, I like pineapple on a pizza. Just that I wouldn't go out of my way to order it. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to, oh, I really fancy pizza with pineapple on it. But I would eat some pizza with pineapple on. With me, when it comes to pizza, I'm kind of a thin crust, pepperoni kind of person. Basically. I'm kind of boring when it comes to pizzas. But like I said, I don't really eat pizzas anymore, so it's all good. Favorite pizza toppings are mushrooms, onions, and green peppers. See, I love peppers, but I don't really like peppers. I think peppers on a pizza don't go very well for me. I don't know why. But I do like green peppers, don't get me wrong. Green peppers, red peppers. But I used to eat red peppers raw. I just used to slice some red peppers open, take all the seeds out, and eat them. I am a sucker, though, for jalapenos, though. How do you even pronounce it? Jalapeno? Jalapeno? Jalapenino? Jalapenos? I just call them jalapenos sometimes. But technical term is jalapeno, right? Anyway, I could sit and eat the jalapenos out of a jar. They're so good. Although they're can be extremely spicy. Jalapeno is how you pronounce it. So, yeah. I just sometimes call it jalapeno. Just because, why not? Or jalapenos. The J is a H, okay. Also feel that I used to eat raw portobello mushrooms. Not really a big fan of mushrooms. I like mushrooms in like a... If you have like a spaghetti bolognese. I like mushrooms, but I don't really like... I like mushrooms when they're sliced up. I don't like mushrooms when they're big. I think it's the texture that I don't like. I'll tell you one thing I'm a sucker for on pizza, actually. I just remembered. Red onion. Red onion on a pizza is really good. In my opinion. Very hit or miss food, I'd say. Well, mushrooms. Yeah, I like mushrooms in certain circumstances. I wouldn't... I wouldn't... Ow. I wouldn't say no to them on a pizza, but once again, like the what's it? The pineapple. I wouldn't choose to have it. Yeah, I like regular onions as well, but I think on a pizza, red onions just hit different. Especially if you just have, for me, I would just have like a pepperoni pizza with red onion. That's what I had yesterday. It was a pepperoni pizza, thin crust pepperoni pizza, double pepperoni with red onions and jalapeno. Oh, it was good. But like I say, I don't really eat that kind of stuff anymore, so it's very nice when I actually have a treat. I don't really do it very often, but when I do, it's good. Pretty good. I also like a good burger as well. A nice cheeseburger or something like that. I'll say one thing though, people might not agree with me. Ow. Margarita pizza, that's just basically cheese, right? I do like a regular sort of plain cheese pizza, but you know. Favorite burger topping is fried egg. Fried egg on pizza, sorry, on burgers is actually really good. It's just that it can be messy. Bit of bacon on there as well. Yeah, you know what people may not agree, I was going to say, but a nice double cheeseburger from McDonald's. I think double cheeseburgers are pretty good in McDonald's. Like, they seem to be like the perfect size, and they taste pretty good. Yolk is too, yeah, the yolk, yeah, I do have runny eggs. What would you call it? A runny egg? Where, like, the yolk drips out, because you can have like hard eggs, like the hard yolk, or the runny yolk. What is that? What would you call that? But yeah, it's good on a burger, that's for sure. Those honestly taste good. It's just nice and convenient. Yeah, exactly. I used to work at McDonald's, so I made a lot of double cheeseburgers in my time. Big Macs. Double cheeseburgers, hamburgers, Big Macs, chicken sandwiches. 15 eggs like that. I like fried egg omelets. Yeah, we get like, you know, the yolk can be like runny or it can be hard. An over easy fried egg on a burger. What's over easy? I don't know what that means. Is that where the yolk's runny? Is that what... Oh, hold on. Is that what over easy means? I would just call it a runny egg. A runny yolk. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we would call. We would just say a runny egg. Unless you have like a boiled egg, so you have a hard boiled egg and a soft boiled egg. I think eggs are like a superfood, aren't they? If you think about it. Sunny side up eggs. I have no idea what that means. But yeah, eggs are a superfood, and they're really cheap as well. I don't know what it's like in like America and stuff like that, but or Canada as well. But eggs are like, you can do it's like potatoes as well. Like you can do a lot with potatoes, mashed, boiled. You can make them into chips or fries or whatever. You can have roasted potatoes, mashed potatoes. Did I say mashed potato? Eggs are the same, right? You could have like, eggs are such a superfood because you can have fried, boiled, scrambled. You could like, have you ever had French toast? So when you soak you whisk up some egg, you soak your bread in it and then fry the bread. That's French toast. That's incredibly good. You can do so much, and then obviously as well they use eggs in cakes as well. Like eggs are everywhere. I think sunny side up, you don't flip it. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I guess sunny side up means the yolk's like the sun, right? I get it. Yeah, French toast is really good. Tofu. Is tofu a super... What is tofu? The only thing I know about tofu is you can play as tofu in Resident Evil. That's it. I don't even know what tofu is. Is it a vegan thing? Like what is it? Like what was it made of? It's not like made of beans or something, is it? It's a vegan thing. Yeah, I don't know what it's made of. Soy. Oh, okay. Went to his breakfast place and they had some of the best French toast. Yeah, French toast is really good. It is tasteless. Well, I've heard... Oh, pinking shears. I've heard a lot of vegan stuff is like that. Like, quite tasteless stuff. I don't know. I'm not vegan, so I wouldn't know. I've never eaten or intentionally eaten vegan stuff. You can also place tofu in Super Meat Boy. Oh, can you? French toast is so good. It is, yeah. And once again, the main ingredient... Well, I guess you can say the main ingredient is bread, but I would say the main ingredient, eggs. They're so underrated, eggs are. And like I say, over here, they're very cheap. You can get some good eggs for like £2.50, which is... I don't know what that's in like dollars, but... Is that like $4 or something like that? I don't know the conversion rates, but £2.50 for 10 free-range eggs, large eggs, pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Also, one of my favorite items in the game, pinking shears. I love them. Although, I swear they're not as good as they used to be pre-repentance. Hello, me. I think British pounds are more valuable than USD. I don't really know. Let's have a look. So let's do a live conversion. GBP to USD. So £2.50. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. £2.50 is $3.15. What about Canadian? What about Canadian dollars? So Canadian dollars, it's $4.39. Money is in the poop. I've heard that a lot, actually. I don't really follow it, kind of, but when I watch Northern Lion, he talks about stuff like that. And like I said, I don't really understand it, but... $3.50 sounds about right for a dozen eggs. Yes, I think that's really cheap. Like I say, with eggs, how much you can do with eggs. If you're on like a tight budget, get yourself some eggs, some bread, You're sorted for a couple of days, right? Now, obviously you don't want to... I actually went for a phase once where all I ate was scrambled eggs. And then I went off scrambled eggs because I ate too much of them. I didn't eat No. I didn't eat scrambled eggs for like... maybe like a year. Or any kind of egg. Because for like a week, all I had was scrambled eggs. Not all I had, but I had scrambled eggs every single day. And I got put off by it. Can you give me like a... Give me a red chest that takes me some... Give me a red chest somewhere that takes me to a deal with the devil, and then I can go down to Sheol. You have the same Prime Minister for 9 years now. I know a lot of people don't like the Canadian Prime Minister. I'm not really into politics, but I will say though, watching some of this whole US election stuff is quite funny sometimes. I love the fact that how crazy people get. Okay. Like watching all these people melting down because Donald Trump became president. There's like people like that, women online crying and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna shave all my hair off because Donald Trump become president." What? What are you doing? When I used to hate scrambled eggs for some reason, but now I love them. Oh, when I was little, there's a lot of things. I didn't like onions when I was little. I didn't like tomatoes when I was little. I didn't like garlic, especially. I hate even just the thought of garlic made me feel sick. Now I love all that stuff. It's crazy how stuff changes. Isaac. What we unlocked? The noose. Or transcendence, sorry. Well, rip Isaac. Again. For a moment there, I thought I was on this save file. Okay, so I said I'll play as Bethany next, so let's just go straight in. This will probably be the last run, though. Hilarious. But yeah, I'm not into politics at all, but watching some of this stuff with the US election, I'm sorry, but some of the things I see, it's bizarre, but some of the things I see is also hilarious. People actually saying some crazy stuff. I don't really want to talk about politics because I know like people have their own opinions and people get like they get offensive and offensive and defensive about certain who they support and who they want to be this and who they don't like and blah 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 blah, right? But one of the things I thought was crazy, right? As a English person seeing this when this happened, right? And this is all I'm gonna say on it, right? So when someone that kid tried to shoot Donald Trump, right? And somehow at that moment he moved his head and he didn't get shot in the head, right? It grazed his ear, okay? The amount of people who came out and said that they wished that he got shot in the head is mind-blowing. And well, maybe I wouldn't say the phrase mind-blowing is probably not it's probably the right phrase to use, but what I mean by it is there's some people out there that would gladly have seen, it doesn't matter if you like the person or not, right? It's not about liking the person or whatever. They would have gladly seen a person who's being watched, you know, probably got millions of people watching around the world. They would have gladly seen somebody get their head blown off on TV, and they would be like, yeah, I don't like that guy. And I'm like, you're crazy. Like, why would you want to see that? Why would you? It doesn't matter who it is. Like, why would you want to see that? You're insane. Like, I was like, why? How would you like? There could be kids watching, man. Like little kids watching out on TV, and there's a man just gets his head blown right off. Why would you want anybody to see that? It's bizarre. But anyway, I'm not going to talk any more about politics because I know it's a subject that people don't want to talk about, and I don't know anything about politics. I just think it's funny about all these people online going crazy because Donald Trump became president, and they're all like, yeah, I'm going to shave my hair off and I'm not going to have sex with men anymore because Donald Trump won. I'm like, what are you on about? Stop. Just stop. You're insane. Absolutely insane. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Pizza. Oh, we always talk about pizza. Both sides get way too polar. I know, it's... I say I'm not political at all. I don't care at all. But some of the things like that to me, I would not like anybody to witness, whether I liked them or not, to willingly want somebody to get their brains blown out on live TV for millions to see just because you don't like the person is insane. Like, why would it's and there's people like, oh, the guy missed. Gee, thank God he missed, man. I would not want to see anybody getting their brains blown out. I've seen clips of John F. Kennedy getting his head blown off, and it makes me feel weird. And that's very poor quality. Imagine seeing that zoomed in, and there's people out there who would want to see that. Crazy. It'd be awful, yeah, not for the violence against Trump. I say he's the most kind person ever, but that would be horrific. I think with Donald Trump is, he could be a lot of people just don't like him for whatever reason, right? Don't get into anything like that. But it's like they just don't like him. No matter whether he could be a good president, regardless, you know, whether he can or not. They don't like him, so it doesn't matter whether he can be good. They just don't like him, so that's it, really. But you got someone like that Joe Biden, who has quite clearly gone senile. I don't know, man. It's kind of scary to think that these people have the power that they have. Joe Biden, who couldn't even string a sentence together, and it was actually hard to watch him talk sometimes. And then you got Donald Trump, who's very polarizing because he's not really a politician and he's quite unusual, to say the least. And then you got that, what's her name, that Kamala Harris, who, when I saw her talk, it was like she was a robot speaking off a script. I didn't believe anything she said. It was just the way she would talk to me. And like I said, I'm not a political person. I'm not American. I don't have any political sides, but I'm just on about as an outsider looking in. Watching her speak, I was like, I don't believe anything she says. Oh, you fucker. Sorry. I wanted my deal with the angel. You got a rare F-bomb from me. Man, if I was playing Call of Duty, man, there'd be F-bombs galore. There's actually a YouTube short that I made playing the Modern Warfare 3 beta. Oh, man. It makes me laugh every time I watch it. I got a YouTube short on my channel. Because I kept getting put into skill-based matchmaking lobbies. Just because one game I did well, so the next game, like, yeah, we're going to put in a lobby full of sweats. And get absolutely destroyed. But, yeah. Enough of politics, I guess. I'm just going from a complete outsider's, no affiliation, no, yes, I prefer this person to this person. I'm just going by what I see and what I hear, and yeah, it's bizarre. It's very, some of it's very surreal as well. Thank you. Go deal with the angel. I'm gonna go to the shop back here. Look at Isaac doesn't deal with presents. No, he just has to deal with his own demons. Isaac's got a lot of demons. I want Mum's box. Don't say that out loud. I really want my mum's box. Is there any way... Oh, there's a judgment here. Please be a demon judgment. Give me a bomb. Give me a bomb. 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 Bomb! Oh, I got a bomb. I just realized. I got a bomb. I wonder what the BFF Wisp effect is. Dunno. I don't have BFF. Are you talking about my best friend? I don't know, actually. But for now, we're going to take the trinkets. Because I would like to get, like, the cancer trinket or something like that. That's what I meant. Yeah, sorry, I was like, BFF, I don't have BFF. And then I realized that the item I had is called My Best Friend. Is it called My Best Friend? Best Friend? Whatever. I know what you mean. But we're taking the trinkets because I want the best trinket. The trinket I got right now is pretty good. Doesn't this trinket make me... I should know this. Doesn't it make the chance for Eternal Hearts to spawn more common... Well, higher chance for Eternal Hearts to spawn, I think, right? The Bible tract. I would like this money. I believe so, yeah. It's one of those trinkets where I just never really pick it up. But I feel like it's a good one to pick up as Bethany. I would really like a deal with the angel here, but I'm going to go and try and find my item room. Makes the chance increase. Okay. That's pretty good as Bethany, obviously, but I'm more of a... Give me something that's going to improve my DPS kind of person. By like 5%. Okay. Hop. Didn't seem to do anything. Let's have a look. I was using those wisps to see what it would do, but didn't seem to do anything special. Hey, blood bombs again. It's the third time I've had it in these runs this evening. It is a HP up though. I need to remember that. I'll do it. Magic 8 ball. Yeah, have a bomb. Give me a bomb. I'd love to know who made the sound of these guys. I wonder if this makes the creep of the bombs go larger. Have a look. Hey, we unlocked Maggie. I'd still like to get my deal with the angel, though. Oh, yeah, hit here. Oh, farts. Annoying room. Oh, what was that? Ezra. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Da, 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 da. Don't know why the alert was in the middle of the screen, though. It's not supposed to be in the middle of the screen like that. Let me change that quickly. There we go. I don't know why it pops up in the middle of the screen. Poop, 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 poop. I forgot I actually had the Zelda. If you're not aware, that song, that little jingle there is from Twilight Princess. Talking about items in Isaac, I like Isaac even though I started playing about a week ago. Well, you've got a long journey ahead of you, that's for sure. Thanks for subscribing and that, I appreciate it. Talk about Isaac, I have fierce love for Spider Mod. Yeah, Spider Mod's pretty good. It always helps to see the health of the enemies. Yeah, the Binding of Isaac is a game you will spend if you're going all in on the game. You're gonna have a long time. This Gurdy fight, by the way, is gonna take 4 weeks. You know what? God. I really would like my deal with the angel here, but I've only got 36% chance of that happening. Also, why is that creep staying on the ground? Does that creep always stay on the ground that long? Get off me, Pooter. Ah! Ah! Die! No! Get off me! You know what? I'm gonna take this, and I need something to give me a little bit of an edge on some damage. It's gonna be a long one, this, if I don't get some sort of damage up soon. I'd even take a tears up. Ah. So I've had quite a few easy runs. I feel like the game's like, you know what? We're gonna give him some, like, we're gonna give him a bunch of health, but we're gonna give him no damage. If you look at it, I've had 3 HP ups, and one of those HP ups gives me, you know, multiple HP ups. I almost walked into the enemy there. Nearly. Can you die, please? Thanks. Magic mushroom coming, hopefully. I mean, Dead Dove is good, but I'm like a tank. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those runs. Like I've obviously done many runs in my time playing Isaac. This feels like one of those runs where they just give you a bunch of health but no DPS, and they're like, you know what? Deal with it. Also, can you, like, stop with every room having champion enemies in it? I'm at Olive Garden. What's that? I don't know what that is. Is that an American thing? Is that like somewhere you go? Is it a restaurant or something? It sounds like it could be a restaurant. Olive Garden. Actually, I think I've heard of Olive Garden before. Where have I heard of that? I think I've heard of Olive Garden. Is it a restaurant? I don't think we have Olive Gardens in the UK. That's it, the Sonic movie. Yes. I remember they had like a gift card, right, or something. Yeah. Sonic, this is the first Sonic movie, right? American Pasta Restaurant. Okay. Yeah, we don't have that here, but that is where I heard it from. Talking of the Sonic movie, I'm really excited for the Sonic 3 movie. I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, by the way. I grew up, my first ever Sonic game was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. Although I believe in America it's called the Sega Genesis. You Americans and Canadians, man, or whatever, you gotta take something and change the name of it. Nowhere else in the world is it called the Sega Genesis. They have good breadsticks. The Sega Genesis, yeah, no, like I remember when I was a kid, I thought the Sega Genesis was a completely different console, because my dad would go to like these weird markets and like buy cheap Sega games, and some of them would say Sega Genesis, and I was like, whoa, what's the Sega Genesis? How does it work in my Sega Mega Drive? And I got a Sega Mega Drive when I was 6, I think. I remember I used to have dreams about getting a Sega Mega Drive for Christmas, but I never thought I'd get one. And I got one. And it came with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yeah, I'm really excited for the new Sonic movie. The second Sonic movie was really good. I've never heard it called Mega Drive, that's why. Yeah, everywhere else it's called the Mega Drive. But in America, or North America, it's called the Genesis. You Americans, man. You gotta take something and then change the name of it and then claim it that's what it's called. It's called football, by the way. Yeah, it's called football, but you carry the ball in your hands. Sorry. They're not called crisps, they're called chips. Yeah, so yeah, when I was a kid, I thought the Genesis was something like a different console. But it's the same thing. Also, when I was a kid, I always wanted the Mega CD attachment because I wanted to play Sonic CD. And you know the funny thing is now, after playing Sonic CD later on, I actually don't like Sonic CD that much. I prefer Sonic 2, which were both made at the same time. Sonic 2 was made by Sega of America, and Sonic CD was Sega of Japan, but they released it at the same similar times. Wish I still had my old Sega. I'd love to have my old Sega console cartridges and stuff. So let's see, is my second favorite Sonic game. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite Sonic game. I love that game. It's I've played through the games as well on my channel multiple times. I've done live streams of playing through them. Yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite Sonic game overall. I never liked Sonic CD because I didn't like the whole future and past thing. Future. I never really liked it. Yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is, in my opinion, is the pinnacle of Sonic. Although, I will say Sonic Adventure 2 is very good. But as for me, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, easily the best Sonic game. Sonic Mania was pretty good. That recent one they brought out, Sonic Superstars, I bloody hated playing that. I did a playthrough of it. I hated it. I hated the fact that they tried to make it artificially difficult. The boss, sometimes when you die on the boss, one of the last bosses, you have to go complete. If you die, you've got to like go through this whole damn section again, and it was so slow. I hated it. The future and past because each location is different song. Yeah, I mean, I get it as old. When I was a kid, I didn't understand it, so that's what put me off it. I haven't played as many Sonic games. I live in the Mario household. So when I was a kid, it was either you had a Sega or you had the Super Nintendo. And I never had a Super Nintendo till years later. So I was a Sonic fan. I like Mario, but I never really got into Mario because of I just didn't have any Nintendo. I had a Game Boy. And my brother had a Game Boy, and he had Super Mario Land on it. But besides that, I never had any experience with Sonic. Super Mario. The first real Super Mario game I played was Super Mario World on the SNES. Or the Super Nintendo. I actually did a playthrough of some Mario games recently. Played some 3D Sonic games. Why do I keep saying Sonic? Mario. Also, I completely forgot I've got Teleport 2.0. I should have used it on the previous floor. I was too busy talking. Ah! Does anybody have any damage ups they could give me? You're more of a Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I mean... Do you not see my Zelda pictures on the wall here? You can't really see them. But we got Zelda... You can't see Zelda, but you got Ganondorf and you got Link. You can't really see it. Hold on. It's not very... Yeah, you can't really see it at all. It's not very clear, but those are some... I am a huge... I got all my Zelda figures here. Favorite game is Oracle of Ages. Yeah, I loved Oracle of Ages Seasons. My favorite Zelda game is Link's Awakening, which I've done many playthroughs of on my channel. I got loads of Zelda videos, actually. I went through a couple of months just going and playing all the old Zelda games. They're all on my channel as well. I played through Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword HD, Majora's Mask 3D, Ocarina of Time 3D. Did I say Oracle of Ages Seasons? If I didn't, I played through those. Minish Cap, Wind Waker. You got all the shrines in the base games of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so did I. You get the green tunic. You've been for Rocket-tan on my 2DS recently. Well, I see. I already had this weird relationship with Ocarina of Time. I know people say it's the best Zelda game, but I actually don't think it is, in my opinion. But I can see why, because at the time it was so revolutionary for its time. I recently played through it again. I have a better respect, but I actually think I prefer Majora's Mask. Oh yes, cancer. I recently played through Majora's Mask for the first time because as a kid, I didn't understand the time mechanics. I didn't understand it. But now I understood it, and I think I actually prefer Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time. You haven't played the new Zelda game? I did a playthrough of it recently. All on my channel. It's quite a different take on Zelda game, but it was fun nonetheless. You ever played the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask multi-world randomizer? No, but I have played the 60 FPS 4K version of Ocarina of Time, whatever that was called. It was like it was like Pirates of, no, it was something of something was the mod that somebody made. They actually like something of something was the name of it. The people that made it, I can't remember what it was called. That was really fun. It made my experience of Ocarina of Time much better. Ship of Hokkien, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I did a playthrough of that recently. I beat Majora's Mask a year ago because I got a physical copy of my 2DS that was on sale. Like I said, I had this hard relationship because I was always sort of like, oh, I don't like Majora's Mask because I didn't understand it. But I actually think it's one of my favorite Zelda games. That's quite tough to say because Link's Awakening for me is my favorite because as a kid, my brother had... I've actually still got my original Link's Awakening cartridge in a drawer over there. I've had it for 30 years. I got it in 1994. And my brother had a Game Boy, and yeah, so I used to play... one of my earliest memories, if not my earliest memories of playing games, was playing on my brother's Game Boy, playing Link's Awakening. So Link's Awakening for me is my favorite. I've actually done a lot of playthroughs of Link's Awakening. I've done a lot of randomizers as well for Link's Awakening on the Switch. Multiple randomizer is awesome. It's a multiplayer randomizer where you get items from each other as well as the ability to free... Yeah, I think I've seen... There's a speedrunner I watch... a Zelda speedrunner called Gymnast86, I think he goes by. And I think I've seen him play that. Actually, no, it may not have been him that played that. It may have been somebody else, but because he normally just does speedruns. But I have seen that, yes. Where you could switch between... Oh, no, I think I have seen him play that, actually. But he normally does speedruns of, like... I think at the minute he's doing Twilight Princess 100% speedruns, but yeah, I've got all my Zelda amiibos here. I got Link from Link's Awakening. I can show you. I haven't taken them out the case yet because I don't want to. We've got Link from Link's Awakening here. I've got Link from let me grab it. I got Link from Tears of the Kingdom right here. Get them in the boxes, and then over there somewhere, I don't know where they are, I've got Ganondorf, Tears of the Kingdom, and Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, I did a playthrough of the new Zelda game when it came out. I actually got a strike on my YouTube channel for playing it because I got the game early. I got the game like 3 days early, and like an idiot, I decided to stream it, and I got a YouTube strike on my channel. Which is unfortunate. I'll never be doing that again. I don't know why I decided to try and stream it. I got a lot of Smash amiibos, but I got the Breath of the Wild Link amiibos. Yeah, that's the only amiibos I've got. I've only got Zelda amiibos. I don't use them for the amiibo function. I just like them because they're Zelda. Like I got this is the only one I've got open. Is Midna, the Twilight Princess one, because this came with Twilight Princess HD. But yeah, like an idiot, I decided to stream. I don't know what possessed me. I just really wanted to play it. And I was like, yeah, I'll stream it. I shouldn't have streamed it. And I was kind of annoyed at myself, actually, because the stream that was like 2 hours long, my initial reaction to the game was completely lost because they delete the video. You can't do anything about it. They think you're emulating. No, it's because you can't stream games until like the game releases. So the earliest I could have streamed it was midday, the day before release, because that's when it releases in like New Zealand and stuff like that. So as long as it's out somewhere, you can stream it. Well, I streamed it before it was out anywhere. So, and I wasn't emulating it. I got a physical copy, and I showed, but no, it's nothing to do with that. If you stream games early, they think embargo period. Yeah, there's an embargo. So, and I was just really excited to play it because I'm like a kid when it comes to Zelda. I think I'll still be in. Don't give me something bad. Okay, I think I'll still be enjoying Zelda to when I'm like 50, 60 years old. I think it's just because it was ingrained in me as a child, like playing it a lot. So, but yeah, I got a lot of Zelda playthroughs on my channel. Yeah, I'll tell you, if you're ever interested, you want to watch some random person like me, playing through a bunch of old Zelda games. If you go on my channel, it's kind of crazy. I've got 670 videos on my channel. That's kind of crazy. But there's a playlist section, and you've got, what do we got? Majora's Mask, Echoes of Wisdom, Ocarina of Time, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, A Link to the Past, but I don't think I completed Link to the Past. Tears of the Kingdom, what else we got? Twilight Princess, Link Between Worlds, Link's Awakening on the Switch. There's 17 videos in there, because I did a lot of randomizers. I actually had a lot of fun doing the randomizers. Minish Cap, the original Link's Awakening, Skyward Sword, Wind Waker. What else is on there? Sonic Adventure 2. This is not Zelda, but Sonic Adventure 2. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Sonic Origins, Hogwarts Legacy, Sonic Frontiers, God of War, Ragnarok. There's actually so many. I actually forgot all these games I streamed. There's the old Isaac stuff there. There's like 350 videos in it. Sonic Mania, Crash Bandicoot. There's all sorts on there. I actually streamed a lot of games over the last couple of years. You have a Link to the Past randomizer. So I didn't do Link to the Past randomizer. I did Link's Awakening because I know Link's Awakening like the back of my hand. So I feel like to do a randomizer, you really need to know the game, because how would you know where to look for stuff and what you need and blah 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 blah. So but I did a lot of Link's Awakening on the Switch randomizers when I was able to get it working. Yo said if you ever got a tattoo, it'd be up the Triforce. See, when I was younger, I thought it was cool to get. I mean, I've got tattoos, but I don't have any. Like, I thought it was cool when I was younger. Like, oh yeah, I'd really love to get like, say like the Triforce tattooed on me or something like that. But as I got older, I'm sort of like, I'm a nerd, but I'm not that much of a nerd. It's a very nerd. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd, by the way. I am a nerd, but it's very nerdy to get like a game tattoo on you, I think. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's I think it's cool. Some people have got really cool like game themed tattoos, and each to their own. But for me, I just think that's a little bit too far for me to get a tattoo of a game, even if it's something like The Legend of Zelda, which is my favorite franchise. I've been playing Zelda games for 30 years, and I've played and beat every one of them. Besides, I haven't beat Triforce Heroes. I've never played Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass. But I've played and beat every other Zelda game multiple times. I played Four Swords Adventures. I have indeed, yes. I used to love that game, actually. Four Swords. I had it on the GameCube. And you hook your Game Boy Advance up to the GameCube, and then like when you go into a cave, you look on your Game Boy Advance. I was there. I remember all those times. Hey, it's the adversary again. Yeah, the only Zelda games I've never beat are Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and Triforce Heroes. I'm not including Link's crossbow training and all that crap, because they're not Zelda games. I'm not including Hyrule Warriors either, because they're not Zelda games. They are other games with Zelda themes. The GameCube one is so damn fun. I played it with friends, yeah, on an emulator. Yeah, I tried playing it on an emulator a few years ago, but I couldn't get it to work properly. Me and my brother were trying to get it to work, but we couldn't get it to work, unfortunately. I think now we would be able to, but back then we couldn't work it out. Yeah, it's a good game. Breakfast. This run is definitely, like I said, right on the first or second floor, whatever it was. This run is give you a lot of HP, but with no damage ups. I have one small damage up, and I have the cancer trinket, which gives me a tears up, obviously. Right there, when I played this was about 2 years ago, but I used a specific Game Boy Advance emulator. Oh, okay. I have used Dolphin emulator before, actually. I think I used Dolphin probably for what's it called? A Link Between Worlds. I played Twilight Princess and I want to say about it. Might have to find an emulator or something. Well, I've got a game. I got a Wii U. So when I did my playthrough a couple of months ago, I went back and played through it again. I got my Wii U out. That sounds like a euphemism. I got my console out and played it on there because I actually tried playing on an emulator once a couple of years ago, and it would always, it's probably just a bad ROM or something like that, but it would always crash at the same point. So I lost a lot of progress. So ever since then I was like, you know what, I'm not going to play it as an emulator anymore. But I have a Wii U, so if I want to play it, I just set up the Wii U. That's what Wii is, but I love Wind Waker HD. Yeah, Twilight Princess is probably, well, actually, I would have said this before I played through, what's it, Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess was my favorite Zelda game. 3D Zelda, I should specifically say. But I actually, like I said, I actually think now it's Majora's Mask. I had a lot of fun playing through it. I loved playing through Majora's Mask when I played through it. So much that once I finished playing Majora's Mask, I instantly did a playthrough of Majora's Mask 3D. And that, I said, that is all there on my channel. If you're ever interested in watching a playthrough, there's all the Zelda games are on there. You just gotta click on. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see the playlist link thing there. There's a whole bunch of playlists of that. They recently ported Majora's Mask on shit. Yeah, that's what I played it on, I think. Or it was something similar to that, where it made it 60 FPS and stuff. I think this. Oh, I know where the second secret room has to be. There's only one place it can be, unless it's in one of those weird spawns sometimes. What? Am I? So sometimes this special super duper secret room spawns in a place where it's not supposed to spawn. Like the rules don't apply to it. And I think this possibly could be the case unless it's down here. I know there's a project for Twilight Princess multiplayer that was supposed to release. So yeah, I heard about that. I don't think I could play Zelda multiplayer. Wow, where the hell is this second secret room? I think the second secret room is spawned in a place where it shouldn't usually spawn. Like, I think it's spawned in a spot where... Is it? I've already tried here. What? I put a bomb there. What are you talking about? How dare you? Not the top of the map. No, it was... I swear I put a bomb here. Like, why? Anyway, whatever. Because sometimes the second secret room can spawn in a place where it's not supposed to spawn. Sometimes it can spawn in a place where it looks like a normal secret room. Yay, all that for Dead Tooth. All pills. Yeah, I'm not going to take them. I don't really want to get like a tears down or something like that. Well, I have got my first damage up. It's been 85 years since I got a damage up, it feels like. Now I've been talking about Zelda, I kind of want to play Zelda now. Yeah, I managed to set up, so I always wanted to play a Link's Awakening randomizer. But I wanted to play it on the Switch version. But I downloaded a program, but I could never get it to work. It was all complex, and I was really annoyed because I remember one day I spent like ages trying to get this to work, and I just couldn't get it to work. And then I found another program, like I went back like a couple of months afterwards, I found another program which was very simple to do. It was much more simplified. And I've actually got quite a few randomizers runs of Link's Awakening on my channel as well. Homing bombs, aka Bobby Bomb. Bobby Bomb. Voice crack. Voice crack. I'm a man, by the way. Voice crack. I don't have voice cracks. What are you talking about? What a night. It is nearly 1 AM, by the way, for me. It is 12:38 AM. Luckily, I have nothing to do tomorrow, so I am okay with staying up. So a lot of times as well, I don't mind staying up late. I don't really sleep much anyway, so give me a couple of hours and I'm up. I just realized this is going to be a... I said this at the start of the stream, but man, doing this new save is going to be such a grand task. Like, I said I would never do it. I said I would never do another save file. $7:38 PM, so you are 5 hours behind me. So is that Eastern time? So if you're in the west of America, it'll be 8 hours, right? So is that so EST and is it PST, right? Pacific. I'm really bad when it comes to like stuff like that. But I know like so you're in the Eastern, so you're 5 hours behind, and then you have like 8 hours behind. It'll be 4:39 if you're in PST. Oh, okay. I'm in the future. Well, I'm in tomorrow. Oh, the game grid. Cool. I'm actually in tomorrow. Welcome. I can tell you the lottery numbers if you want. Imagine winning the lottery. Imagine having like so much money you didn't have to worry about anything ever again. You know, like you could just, if you needed something, money isn't even an object. It doesn't matter like how much it costs, you could just get it. That's insane. If you needed something, like, yep, I can get that. It's no problem. Kind of crazy. Ah! Good little dance there. Hello, Super Greed. Have a bomb. Merry Christmas. Steam sale, just in time. A literal... literal. I said that really British there. Literal. A literal. Literal. I don't know why I said. I never say literal like that. Literal. People say. British people say literally. I know in America they say literally. 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 Literal. What about the difference? What are the different Binding of Isaac games about? What do you mean? What do you mean the different Binding of Isaac games? There's only 2 different Isaac games, unless you want to count The Legend of Bombo and Four Souls as well. Or you want about like the DLCs, so Afterbirth, Rebirth, Repentance. So if you're on about the DLCs. DLC. So Rebirth, The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is the base game. And then you have Afterbirth, which added new floors, a new boss, greed mode, items, trinkets, things like that, right? And then you had Afterbirth Plus, which pretty much did the same. Added a new boss, new ending, new items, new trinkets. And then Repentance, as before, but in a bigger way, added new characters, endings, paths, items, trinkets. So it's basically just they're just DLCs. Have I played Four Souls? No. I'm not really into card games, but just like Pokemon cards, I was always loved to actually just buy the cards and have the cards. I actually do have a Four Souls card. I actually have two Four Souls cards, which were exclusive cards. So I bought a t-shirt, a Binding of Isaac t-shirt, which came with an exclusive card. And I also bought some Binding of Isaac Brimstone G Fuel randomly, because it was Binding of Isaac. I was like, oh, I've got to buy some of that. And I got a couple of cards specifically unique to that as well. I don't know where they are though. They may be. I've got a drawer over there just full of crap, probably in there. I have the base version of Four Souls. I'm not really a card person, but I think Four Souls is really fun. Yeah, obviously you need to have a lot of people as well who want to play it with you, right? So there's that as well. Isaac. Yes, mummy. What big veiny legs you have. How many eyeballs do you have, Mum? Isaac. Isaac. I got homing bombs, haven't I? I wonder what was happening there. No, Mum! No! No, please! No, Mum! Four Souls can be 2 to 4 players, and 2-player games can be pretty quick. Oh, okay. Used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually collected Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards at one point. I think everybody wanted... What's that called? Blue Eyes White Dragon. That was Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? Everybody wanted the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It was kind of like... I think it was like the Charizard of Yu-Gi-Oh! Never played Yu-Gi-Oh! But used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. I was always a Pokemon kid, but it's like when they brought out Digimon. I never liked Digimon because I thought it was weird that the monsters spoke. Because I watched Digimon after Pokemon. But now we're talking about Pokemon, I've got to tell you a story which kind of pains me still to this day, okay? So I used to collect Pokemon cards, right? Back in when Pokemon cards were the thing. And I'm talking about original Gen 1 Pokemon cards, okay? Well, yeah, Meowth speaks, but that's only Team Rocket's Meowth, right? It was just weird to me that the monsters spoke in Digimon. Because I guess if I watched Digimon before Pokemon, I probably would have thought the opposite, right? But to me, as a Pokemon fan, I could never get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it bothered me that the monsters spoke for some reason. Whatever, I was a kid. But anyway, my story about Pokemon cards. So I collected Pokemon cards. Now, when I was a kid, I actually got, and I remember what year it was in. I think it was 1999 or 2001. One of those 2 years. I was with my friend, and there was this one shop in town that sold Pokemon cards. It wasn't the only shop, but it was the shop I used to go to. It was a toy shop. It was called Toy Master. And I bought a Pokemon card pack, and I got a shiny, or what do you call it, a hollow? I'd call it a shiny Charizard first edition. Okay? That is the same Charizard that went for like, what, $1 million a few years. You remember Pokemon cards became like a big thing again? All the streamers were playing it. So I had a first edition. I had the first edition Charizard, the one that went for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever it was, a few years ago. Now I had all those cards up until about 9 years ago. I had them in a binder, like a folder. I had them in all the sleeves and everything. I had a load of cool cards. I had like Blastoise. I had all the originals. I had like this really cool Japanese style Dragonite card as well. I don't think it was worth much, but I just thought it was cool because it was Japanese and it looked different and stuff like that, right? But I had the first edition Charizard. Logan Paul ruined cards because he brought an insane amount of those holographic Charizard. Yeah. Well, there was that PSA 10 Charizard that went for like $1 million or something like that, right? Now, I'm not saying the Charizard I had would have been worth that much, but I had them up until about 9 years ago in a folder, all really good condition. And at the time, I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and we ended up parting ways. And when she moved out, she took like boxes with her, and a lot of my stuff was mixed up in those boxes. And one of the things that was in there was my Pokemon card folder. Now, I didn't realize this until probably months later that I couldn't find it anywhere. And so I lost all my Pokemon. And it is still to this day, it hurts me that I lost those, because I had those from when I was like 10 years old. And then when it came out a couple of years ago, when Pokemon cards became like thing, and that one of the most sought after cards was the first edition holographic Charizard. And I had that. It was kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe it. That thing was going for hundreds of thousands, if not more. And like I say, it probably wouldn't have been a mint condition, but it would have been really good condition. That it does suck, because I genuinely, I'm a grown man. I'm 35 years old now, right? I'm a grown man, but like that still bothers me to this day. Because, and there was other stuff in there as well. I had like old CDs, like old music. I was like a big, it wasn't obvious with my YouTube name. I was a very big Eminem fan back when I was younger. So I had a bunch of like old Eminem stuff as well, like old CDs and books and all that. I lost all that stuff. Never going to see it again. And there was other stuff there as well, but not as important to me. But yeah, man, I was so gutted. And it wasn't just because the card became popular and people were buying it. This was before that became a thing. And yeah, I had so many good cards like from back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And yeah, it was I actually got some more Pokemon cards. About 6 months ago, I bought like a big booster pack. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I could open some cards. But the thing is, nowadays, I'm not as much of a big Pokemon fan as I used to be. I used to play all the games. Like, all the... my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Yellow. Because I always thought it was really cool that you have a surfing Pikachu. I thought it was really cool. And then I played all Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Silver. Well, I played Pokemon Gold. My friend had Pokemon Silver. What else did I play? All the main Pokemon games up until Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And but the thing is, a lot of the Pokemon games now have changed. And like, I played that Pokemon Arceus, however you pronounce it. I didn't like that because it was terribly made. It was really laggy and stuff to play. I hated it. It was fun, but I didn't like it because it was just looked awful. It just looked so bad on the Switch. But nowadays, I don't know what half the Pokemon are. I've actually been playing the new Pokemon trading card game on my phone as well. That's been pretty fun. I lost out on like $400 from an unusual Team Fortress 2 hat when I was younger because I traded foolishly on the Steam Marketplace. I never actually traded on the Steam Marketplace before. I wouldn't even know how you do it. But yeah, I was to this day just thinking, I don't like, I hate to, it might sound petty, but it's, or pathetic. You're a grown man, why are you getting like slightly upset about Pokemon cards? But it's sentimental, they were sentimental to me. I had them from when I was like 10. I actually still remember the day I first watched Pokemon. My mom was like, because I used to watch on a Saturday morning, there would be like kids TV on, right? And my mom was like, oh, do you want to watch this new program called, and she called it Pokemon. It looked like Poke. She saw this new cartoon called Pokemon. And I remember it. I was probably like 8 years old or something like that. And I was like, yeah, let's watch it. And I loved it. I watched the very first episode. And I was hooked in straight away, because at the end, when Ash looks up, and you see this mysterious bird shadow outline of a Pokemon. It was, oh, what's that? Obviously, that turned out to be Ho-Oh in the Johto region. But it was like, oh, wow, what is that? I want to know what that is. And I was hooked on Pokemon ever since. I would actually still go back and watch the old Pokemon, by the way. I would go back. I think it's on Netflix, right? I would go back and watch the original Pokemon. Easily. And then, Pokemon the first movie. When... Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Pokemon the first movie, but when Ash gets turned to stone and Pikachu cries, oh my god. It's like stamp collecting or fine china collecting. Some cards are quite... Yeah. baseball cards. We have baseball cards here, but we had like football stickers. I guess you would call them soccer stickers, but you get like football stickers as well, and you get like this book, and you could like put them in, you stick them in this book, and you got to try and fill out the book. But yeah, I still, my cat, sorry, my cats, I have two relatively sized cats, and they're both trying to cram themselves on my desk. They're right in front of me. That scene. Yeah, like that's really upsetting, man. And then like Pikachu gets, he starts crying. And then all the other Pokemon start crying, and it makes Ash come back to life. If you don't cry, if you don't get upset or cry about that, you got something wrong with you. You love cats. Yeah, both of my cats are right in front of me right now. But they're both trying to sit on my desk. Wow. Paperclip. Sorry, safety pin. Yeah, both my cats, one's Samson. One of my cats is called Samson, and believe it or not, it is not because of the Binding of Isaac that he is called Samson. He's wagging his tail because he knows I'm talking about him. Samson. I wonder why tears brought him back to life. How does that work? The magic of anime, I guess. It's like people used to come in my streams back in the day and ask me, do I watch anime? And I'd be like, no, but because like, if you say, yeah, I watch anime, I watch Pokemon. People are like, oh, that's not real anime. It's like, well, here it is. What are you on about? It's literally anime. I actually watched my first proper anime recently. And so I grew up, I loved the Terminator films. Even though the Terminator used to scare me when I was a kid. I used to have dreams that like the Terminator was like hunting me down. But so I watched the Terminator anime recently on Netflix. That was pretty fun. I like that. But as for like, do I watch anime? I'm not opposed to it, and I've heard there's that. I'm actually contemplating like, you know, relatively recently, like, oh, should I get into, would I actually really enjoy anime? Because I know there's a lot of good ones out there. But I'm like, where do I start? Because a lot of people watch Dragon Ball Z and stuff when I watched Dragon Ball Z here and there, but I was never into it as a kid. You have two cats. Well, so do I. They are 3 years old. Well, they'll be coming up to 4 years old in March. They're sitting on me right now. But yes, I have Samson in front of me. One of my cats is called Samson, and one of my cats is called Neo. But they are both collectively known as Boy. And the reason, so they react to the name Boy, and that may sound a bit rude. Like, oh, why'd you call them Boy? Well, there's a story behind it. So when I got them, I was playing God of War on the PC. Now, if you know God of War, because it literally, I played it on PS4 and then it came out on PC. I was like, oh, I really want to play on PC. And at that time, I was playing God of War. Obviously, Kratos calls his son Boy a lot. Boy! Right? So when I got my cats, I was like, right, I want to name these cats, but I really don't know what to call them. So I just started saying Boy. Come here, Boy. Even now, their ears are pricking up because I've said Boy. And I just kept calling them Boy. And then I was like, I really wanted some names for them. So they actually do have names, but they do still sometimes react to Boy. I thought as a small child, I had a low battery Furby scream. Yeah, that'd be scary. I'm a casual anime watcher. One of my brothers, though, has watched every anime over the sun. I've heard of animes over the years. Like, oh, you should watch. What was it? One Punch Man. You should watch this. I just don't know where. I wouldn't know where to start. And also, I guess there's animes that are. Where the hell is this secret room, man? I know animes are widely... There's going to be animes... It's probably here, actually. Finally. Wow. There's probably animes that are universally liked, but obviously it will be down to personal preference as well, right? Ooh, it's Scapula. All that for that. You know what? Go away, I Am Error. You deserve that. Oh, it is hot in here. I'm a big fan of JoJo's Bizarre... see, I've heard of that. I've never... I think when I used to watch, before PewDiePie sort of disappeared for a bit, he started doing some live streams. He mentioned, you would hear him mention that a lot, but I didn't really know what it was. I know started with Dragon Ball Z, Death Note, and Soul Eater. I tried to watch an anime actually about a year ago, where it was. And it was called like, where like he would turn into a chainsaw or something like that. Like, there was this dog or something that like a chainsaw comes out of its head, or something like that. And I watched it. I was like, what the hell am I watching? It was so bizarre. I think it was literally called like Chainsaw Man or something. And I was like, what the hell am I watching? Is it Chainsaw Man? Yeah, I tried to watch it and I was like, what the hell's this? Like, it's got a dog or something with a chainsaw coming out of his head. What the hell? I feel like you gotta be like on, like, gotta like be like smoking weed or something like that to like go, whoa, he's got a chainsaw, man. I don't smoke weed or anything like that, so I wouldn't know if that would be the case, but I'd imagine if you were like high as a kite watching that, you'd be like, whoa, what, he's got a chainsaw coming out of his head. Whoa. Or something like, it was something like that anyway. Can't remember. I swear it was like someone, he had like a chainsaw coming out of his head. Or like a dog with a chainsaw or something. This is the first time in a long time that I've had this much red health. I've never watched that one. Yeah, it was very strange. I watched one episode and I was like, I don't understand this at all. I don't get it. I'm smoking weed right now while doing my schoolwork. Well, each to their own. It's legal over there, isn't it? Isn't it legal in certain spots? Wait, you're in Canada, right? Is it legal in Canada? Don't worry, I won't send the police to your house or something like that. I won't tell on you. But is it legal in Canada? It's legal. Okay. See, I think it's actually better if it was legal. I think less people would do it. Plus you're 21. I don't care about that. Each to their own. I've never really been into weed. I tried it when I was probably about 19, I think. I tried it once, and my friend, I just found myself finding things really funny, and then I got really hungry, and that was about it. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, and I never did it again. But each to their own. Plus, obviously, I mean, there's a lot worse things you can do than smoking weed. They do call weed a gateway drug, though, but I think that's... They call it a gateway drug, but I also still think that is, like... I don't know. I think calling it a gateway drug is kind of like not an excuse, but it's kind of like... Just because... I think what they're saying when it comes to that, they say, well, if you start with weed, then you want something, you know, harder. My cat is lying on my keyboard. Do not lie on my keyboard, cat. I've got hotkeys where I can do this and things like that, right? On my numpad. And sometimes the cat was like, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to lay on your keyboard and end up pressing stuff. That's some hullabaloo. I do not feel that way. No, that's what I'm saying. They call it a gateway drug because some people will go, oh, I need something harder, and they'll try something harder, right? So I think it's generally down to the person, not the drug itself, I would imagine. You know what I mean? Like, when I used to smoke, cigarettes. I wouldn't go, oh, I really need to smoke weed now. But then again, smoking cigarettes is not a drug. As in, like, well, it is a drug. It's nicotine, I guess, but I used to smoke cigarettes, man. I'm glad I don't anymore. Man, the thought of smoking cigarettes now makes me feel like... And because I'm not against anybody who does that. I'm not looking down at people smoke. Like, oh, you smoke... Oh, it's disgusting. I don't want to be near you. But even just the smell of cigarette smoke now, I'm like, oh. Can't imagine, like, ever wanting to do it again. But I am a smoker. So I would never say I would never do it again. I would like to think that I would never do it again. Because... Samson, off the keyboard. Nicotine is probably far worse than UT. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've actually got a fun little story about how I stopped smoking cigarettes. So, oh, there's supposed to be Rotten Hearts near, but it's actually Half Hearts. Look at that, because Rotten Hearts count as Half Hearts. So, I stopped smoking cigarettes. I used to smoke roll-ups. Would you call them roll-ups over there? So you'd have like the pouches of tobacco, and then you get the little papers and stuff like that, right? So I used to smoke those because it turned out it was cheaper to do it that way than buying actual cigarettes, okay? And I would smoke because I would be... A lot of times it was out of boredom. So I'd be like, oh, I'll make a cigarette here and just have that, right? Why not? But so I kind of got sick of that, so I started using a vape pen. Is that what you call them? I don't know what you call them over there, but it's a pen. You put vape in it and you smoke it and it's a vapor that comes out, right? So I was like, well, that's obviously going to be better for me than actually smoking cigarettes. It's not the best for you still, but it's better than smoking cigarettes, right? Well, I bought some of the liquid replacements once from a different place. It was actually from Amazon. At this time, I didn't realize that Amazon aren't allowed to sell stuff like with nicotine in it. So this liquid was actually nicotine-less. There was no nicotine in it, but I didn't realize that. So I bought this this liquid, and I used it as normal. And then I found myself like using it less and less, and I was like, oh, why is that? And it turns out, after like 2 months of using it, I completely stopped because I accidentally was smoking a liquid that didn't have nicotine in it. So I accidentally sort of weaned myself off nicotine. So I've never touched it since, and that was over 3 years ago now. And it was a complete accident. I didn't realize. Probably one of the best cats. No. See, now they're... Stop. Just stop. Stop that, please. Thank you. But they started aggressively licking each other, then they get pissed off of each other and start fighting each other for whatever reason. Excuse me, why are you not affected by the blood on the ground? Oh, it's the end of that then. Funny story, I only got high once, and that was because my friend basically hotboxed me in the car while they were smoking weed. I mean, I have ingested or inhaled weed before, not knowingly doing it. Like, I wasn't sitting there smoking it, because I've been around, like, a house, somebody who was smoking... Sorry, I forgot about that. If somebody was smoking it, or you may smell it out and about. Now is not the time for the cat. No, see, the cats, they start licking each other, then they get really aggressive, and then they get pissed off each other and start attacking each other. And I've got a reasonable sized desk, but I've got my keyboard on here, I've got like my switches there, my PC's right here, and there's not a lot of room. Also, I'm going to stick my glasses on because I actually only started wearing glasses January. But I noticed ever since wearing glasses how my eyesight's not exactly terrible. But I notice when I don't wear glasses how bad my eyesight is. I've just cleaned them off here. Hold on. Let's put these on. Yeah, it's clean enough. Right. There we go. Oh. Should I do another run? I was going to go after this one because it is 5 minutes past 1 in the morning. But what do we got? One death, 129 items, 4 mom kills, 73 secrets, best streak 3. We're getting there. How many different endings in there are in Repentance? So in Repentance specifically, there's 2. But in a whole, there are 22 endings. Isaac and his mother.
Isaac was cornered.
There's 22 endings in total, but I believe these 2 endings, 21 and final, were added in Repentance. I want to go back to this save file. Look, it's all done. Look, it's all beautiful and done. Look at it all. Isaac, Maggie, Cain, Judas, Eve. Okay, Samson, Azazel, Lazarus, Eden, Bethany, Jacob. We're not going to get Jacob for a while. Isaac. The Isaac is blue. How do you get blue baby again? I forgot. You mentioned it earlier, but I don't remember what was said. So, ugh. Oh, should I do another run? I feel like doing another run. I don't really want to play as Eden just yet. Might just do an Isaac run. Although, I don't know. 10 mum heart kills a blue baby and heart. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I remember you said it earlier, but I forgot. Let's do an Isaac run. And then this will be the last one. Base Isaac the OG, yes. Doesn't OG actually stand for original gangster? But it kind of evolved now. But the OG actually just means OG. It doesn't mean anything else but OG, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure it originally was called original gangster. But now OG just means like, yeah, you're the original one. Not necessarily gangster, right? Can't imagine Isaac being a gangster. Although I'm pretty sure there's probably a mod out there for it. Isaac's like a 5-year-old baby or something like that. 5-year-old kid. And he's a gangster. I mean, look at him, man. He's got a cat's tail stuck to him. Isaac is a gangster. Yeah, look at him, man. No, 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 no. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G Snoop Dogg. That's what you need. He just needs a blunt sticking out of his mouth. Isaac is hella swag. I don't think I ever used the word swag. Unbridled swagger. No, 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 no. What the lore is about Cube Baby? Just a baby frozen. The baby frozen in a cube of ice. What's the lore behind that? Larry Jr. Get him, baby. Ah. He fell into a cold lake during the winter. Yeah, there you go. Pretty straightforward. You Edmund McMillan or something? Oh, I drank my Diet Coke. Really? Oh well. Oh well. Tally ho. Tally ho, old chum. There's like two ways people think British people talk. They think British people talk like the announcer in Warzone, or they talk like this. I would like a nice cup of tea and a nice scone and a nice crumpet. Tally ho, Pip, old chum. That Crash Bandicoot. That Crash Bandicoot when you fall into a cold bit of water. Yes, I do like Crash Bandicoot as well. Mary Poppins. Oh, Mary Poppins. I'm going to try to do the XXXXXL challenge, and it's taking... Yeah, that's one that will just grind your gears. Have you unlocked the ultra hard challenge yet? Have fun with that one. That's a really good one. Have you tried the speed challenge yet? That is the best challenge ever. I am not being sarcastic. Tally ho, old chum. Or we all talk like this. I did this bit yesterday, but literally, yeah, if you listen to the Warzone announcer, your teammates in the gulag. But yeah, we all talk like that. In America, you have a surfer, southern, or New York. We have a lot of varied accents in England, especially. There's a lot of, like, you can just go a little bit. I said this yesterday, but you can just go a little bit, like a few miles down the way, and you'll hear somebody with a different accent. But yeah, I love a lot of times everybody's got like a geezer accent. It's like the Warzone announcer. Your teammates in the gulag. Fight. Your teammates out of the fight. Find a bike, find some money, get to the buy station. Like a stereotypical American. Yeah. It's kind of funny because a lot of people, I imagine it's America, but I can actually tell, so talking to Canadian accents, or a Canadian accent, I can actually tell the difference between a Canadian and an American accent. Which maybe not like, oh wow, yeah, so what, so can I. But I'm just run about from me, I can tell the difference. For the most part. It's the way Canadians pronounce certain letters. Also, Canadians as well, one of the big giveaways for Canadians is some Canadians call mom, instead of calling them mom like an American, they actually say mum, like I would. And also, one of the big ones is instead of saying Z, you say Z like I would. And then another big one is the word lever. Americans say lever. Canadians say lever. Well, as far as I'm aware. So there's a lot of big giveaways with how to tell the difference between someone who's Canadian. Because to the lame ear, or to the most part, people would probably listen to a Canadian speaking, unless you're a French Canadian, I guess. Canadian speaking and think, yeah, just that's an American person. But for the most part, I can tell the difference. I say lever. I don't know if I know the difference. Yeah, I think it's just certain words sound differently. It's the way you say like some of the O words with O in them as well. But then again, I guess it depends on where you are in Canada. Some Canadian accents do sound more American. Then you get some Canadian accents that don't at all sound American because they have like maybe a slight twang of like, or a French kind of influence. Not French Canadian, but kind of a French influence on some of the words. Obviously, if you're French Canadian, that's completely obvious. You listen to XQC talk. I mean, you can quite clearly tell that guy's not American. But yeah, Canadians say lever instead of lever. Say Z instead of Z. Not all the time, but I find it's the most time. I guess that's the British influence. It's kind of funny, like where do you like? They say like where you're born is where you're from, right? Well, I don't know. It's kind of weird when you think about that because, for example, I was born and lived in England my whole life, right? But my dad's from Scotland and my mum's from Germany. So I have no English history, but I was just born here. So technically I'm English, but when you think about it, I've got no English at all in me. It's kind of weird when you think of it that way. But by the rules, I'm English. Hey, have you done what Nightbot says if you left a like on the video? Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. You know what's really funny when you go into some streamers' chats and you see people, so they have a Nightbot, right? Which is a bot that you set up. But some people actually at the bot and think it's a real person. Always makes me laugh when you see those people. They actually like at the bot and talk to it. Like, why are you spamming? Like, it's like, it's a bot. I didn't do on the stream, but I did on the other. You're 100% Latino. See, I know now that you're male. Oh, sorry, I don't assume your gender. Sorry. Well, because the reason why I know that is male is Latino. See, I know this. I'm kind of cultured in a way. Latino and female is Latina. Latino is gender neutral or masculine. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know the gender neutral part, but I always said that because you get Latina and Latino, right? Yeah, I'm cultured. I know what I'm talking about. So I didn't want to assume anybody's gender because I know it's a touchy subject. So and I'm not going to talk any more about that. I don't want to offend anybody that possibly could be like identifying as something else. I don't get into any of that because I feel like no matter what I say, it sounds like I'm being transphobic or something, right? Like, there's certain views that I have which some people would say I was transphobic and stuff like that, or bothered about people what they call themselves. I really don't care. It's entirely up to you. But there are certain things about all that which I won't get into, which I don't agree with. But I'm allowed to not agree with it. I don't have to agree with everything. But yeah, so yeah, Latino and Latina, I'm aware of the differences. Yeah, I have actually been called transphobic before because I had an opinion on something which literally is not transphobic, but I was called transphobic because I said it. I'm literally not. I don't care. Gay, straight, trans, whatever. I honestly don't care. You know what I always say about that kind of stuff? As long as you're not a dick, well, maybe dick's not the right word, but as long as you're not like a dickhead or anything like that, and as long as you're not like a horrible person, I don't care what you say you are or what you dress up like or whatever. It doesn't bother me. You do you, man. I don't care. I just don't respect people. Yeah, exactly. But there are certain things about that kind of stuff which I don't agree on. But I'm allowed to have my opinion. Just like transgender people are allowed to be born as a man and now say they're a woman and vice versa, right? You're allowed to do that. I'm allowed to have an opinion on certain things. I don't know why I'm talking about transgender for. I honestly don't care for any of that. It doesn't affect me, so why would I be bothered, you know? Also, I've got this present. I completely forgot. Ah, you I'll take the present with me. It's funny, every time I look down, I see you've typed. All I see is I see Parappa the Rapper every time. You gotta believe. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm saved. Sausage time from a secret room, maybe. Ooh, I can just eat some sausage right now. Although the sausage in this looks like a dick. Sorry, I'm just gonna say it. And it's intentionally supposed to look like a dick. Come on. It's like that boss you get later on in the game in the womb. Not the womb, the corpse. The boss that like it sucks you in, then you go into this like side scrolling thing. And this thing dangles from the top. It is quite literally trying to be a ball sack. It looks like a ball sack hanging from the ceiling. I don't remember what the boss is called, but you know what I'm on about. You fight it and then it sucks you in, and then you fight this little like worm looking thing. And then like, this ball sack hangs from the ceiling and you hit that. Whatever that boss is called. It quite clearly is supposed to be a pair of nuts. I'm actually surprised this game got onto Nintendo, to be honest with you. Keeper's Sack looks like... Yeah, Keeper's Sack looks like balls as well. It's in... I don't like number one. This is not number one. This is number two. I don't like this item. I can take it another time. I know I have to pick up all the items. I get that, but I can't be bothered to deal with number two right now. Oh, we unlocked the coupon. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that this game got onto Nintendo consoles. Because Nintendo sort of generally comes across... And then again, Nintendo have started to reach out a bit, haven't they? And it isn't like games like Resident Evil on the Switch now and stuff like that, so... But Nintendo is always sort of seen as like this, oh, family friendly. Why did I do that? I've already found that room. Yeah, I was always surprised at how this game ended up on the Switch or any Nintendo product. Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah, have you seen it? The graphics on Mortal Kombat 1 look terrible on the Switch. I don't know why they decide to put it on that console. I can't imagine what the game runs like. I actually played through the Mortal Kombat 1's story. It was pretty fun. Hey Krampus, give me a lump of coal. Actually, no, give me your head. The original Binding of Isaac was supposed to be on DSi, but Nintendo rejected it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised, especially with the themes of Isaac, the deeper themes of Isaac. Suicide. There's drug themes. There's abuse themes. There's a lot of themes in Isaac. Oh, wow. I'm very surprised it got passed. But I do think Nintendo are being a little bit more broader, especially with their sort of third-party games, you know? Not their actual official Nintendo stuff. I would like all those keys there, by the way. Oh, what I would do for a single bomb. Ah, I got 2 bombs. There we go. Perfect, got all of them. They're making an M-rated visual novel soon. Oh, what, Nintendo? Sounds interesting. Although, they gotta release the new console soon, surely. Surely the next Nintendo console's gotta come out next year. Surely. The Nintendo Switch is gonna be 8 years old. Isaac is kind of a sad and dark game when you sit there. Yeah, well, like I linked earlier the story of The Binding of Isaac, and it's a video somebody made. It's an hour long. I watched it earlier on, and it's really interesting. I'll put the link. Obviously, don't go and watch it now. I would like you to stay here for a little longer, but here's the link to the video. And it's really interesting. There's a lot of stuff in there that makes you think differently about certain things in Isaac. And I mentioned it earlier, but there's one thing that I never thought about before, and it's a very interesting look on it, is when you are Isaac fighting Mom's heart, and then you literally... So if you think about it, it's when you kill... So Isaac's mom is just looking for Isaac. Obviously, all this stuff that's happening isn't happening, right? It's in his mind whilst he's probably dying in the chest, because he does actually die. Isaac does die. The story is that he dies in the chest. And so there's a bit where you're fighting Isaac's heart, sorry, Mom's heart, and you hear Isaac's mom going, Isaac, Isaac. That's her looking for Isaac. And when you kill Mom's heart, you hear her go, Isaac, and she sounds like upset. And what they're saying is that could be the moment where Isaac's mom finds Isaac dead in the chest. And you are literally breaking her heart. You literally kill her heart. You're breaking her heart. And she screams out, Isaac! In a painful way. And when you think about it that way, it's actually very sad. It's actually very, very sad if you think about it that way. But they talk about all that kind of stuff in that video. And it's very interesting. There's a lot of things about the game which... I understand the themes of Isaac, obviously. And I said this earlier. But some of the deeper stuff, you know? Because all this stuff that's happening... obviously is in Isaac's mind. Isaac's mom isn't trying to kill him. Isaac's mom didn't chase him down a basement full of monsters with a knife. She did get a bit crazy with the whole religious stuff. That's true. But Isaac feels like his dad left because of him. He feels like his mom and dad, all the problems that were happening were because of him. And his way of escaping it was playing... if you watch the Legend of Bumbo story... He used to play with cardboard cutouts of him and his dad used to play with them. And that's what Bumbo is. That's Isaac playing with the cardboard cutouts. But then when Isaac's dad left, Isaac's mum sort of said, basically tried to turn Isaac against his dad. And goes, look, Isaac, your dad left us. He didn't want us anyway. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. So she took all of his toys off Isaac. she took all of his toys off him. So Isaac expressed himself in these toys, and obviously the playing with the cardboard cutouts and all the monsters and that was something that was connected to him and his dad. But now his mom took that away. So she sees his mom as, he sees his mom as this big old monster trying to kill him. And it talks about the Bible and, you know, the sacrificing of Isaac and all this stuff by Abraham and all this kind of stuff, right? I don't really understand a lot of it. So Isaac hides in his toy chest because his toy chest is empty now because his mom has took away all of his toys. So he hides. Isaac has obviously he has identity problems as well. That's why if you look at the title screen, or the title screen, sorry, the character select screen, at the top it says "Who am I?" Because obviously all the characters you play as are all Isaac. They're all Isaac playing different personalities and characters, right? So he has this identity problem. So anyway, he hides in his empty chest and he gets locked in there and his mum's looking for him. His mum puts out all the missing poster. One of the endings you see Isaac's mum putting out the missing poster of Isaac, and all the time Isaac is hiding in his chest. He's locked in his chest. He can't get out, and he ends up dying and suffocating in there. And that's who the Forgotten character is. The Forgotten is Isaac's skeleton. That's who it is. And obviously Blue Baby is Isaac's dead body. But Isaac actually does die. It's not that's something that does happen. Isaac is dead. The true story is Isaac dies in the chest. He gets locked in there and suffocates. Isn't the hush fight like him suffocate? Yeah, the hush fight is kind of a representation of suffocation as well. Yes. So on the face of it, you know, Isaac's just he's got his imagination. He's killing all these monsters, but Isaac has a big identity problem. He doesn't know who he is, and that's probably due to it looks like his dad may have been an alcoholic or recovering alcoholic. His mum listened to Christian broadcasts on the radio. No, his mum got basically radicalized and had a warped version of Christianity and stuff like that, and tried to impose it on Isaac and Isaac's dad. That's why Isaac's dad left. He couldn't cope with it anymore, and he left. But she tried to, in the story, basically enforce it on Isaac and his dad. And obviously Isaac can't just leave because he's a kid. But his dad left because of that. But she kind of got radicalized by the Christian broadcast, whatever that means. Such a sad story encapsulated in a game that seems so silly. Yeah, on the face of it, you're just a little baby you're crying at monsters in a basement. What the hell is that all about? But there is a deeper meaning to it, a very deep meaning. And like I say, I would highly recommend that video I linked. I would highly recommend watching it if you're interested in the story, because they delve really deep into stuff and explain a lot of stuff. And I found it really interesting. But I am a sucker for lore. I love lore and stories. I'd make a good MatPat in a different life, because obviously MatPat did all the game theories and stuff like that, so it was all about the lore and everything. I'm like that as well when it comes to games and stuff, and just stories in general. I like lore in games, especially when it looks like you say, something so simple on the surface, with you're just this kid shooting his tears at stuff, and it's just monsters, and there's a lot of poop everywhere and all that kind of stuff. But there's actually more to it. If you scratch the surface, you'll find more. As the item says, you got to go deeper. Or we got to go deeper. Or we need to go deeper, sorry. Oh, I'm going to miss boss rush because I was too busy talking. Is that lodestone? Well, Isaac. Do 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 do. Isaac. Quite a slow mum fight. I got pretty decent damage. It's my fire rate is low. What are my tears? What's my tears doing now? What was that about? Ah! I like that Isaac is in the... Hold on, wait there. I will read that in a moment. But this fight's taking forever. I'm gonna take damage there. I like Isaac's in that Nicholas fighting game and one of his superstars. Yeah, I've not played that game, but I've seen bits of it. He's also like the only character that has English voice lines, I think. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Look down.
Look down. Ooh. And it's warm. I always get really warm wearing headphones. Isaac! Nah, don't want to do that. One little tears up will do nicely. Oh, I will do this. Regret.
The sun.
The sun, the moon. Also, you know it's probably common knowledge, but the voiceover. So the guy you hear going, the moon, the stars, it's the sun, or whatever, right? That's Isaac's dad. Probably common knowledge at this point, though. Isaac's dad, and also the guy who does it. His name is Matthias, and he's also does all the music for the game. His band Ridiculon, what are they called? Hello, Ultra Pride. And also when you hear the conversation between Isaac's mum and dad, guy Matthias plays his dad, who's just talked about, and also his real life wife plays the voice of Isaac's mum. And also, when you hear Isaac speak, that's his real life child. Yeah, there's a little fun fact for you there. Please die. I remember when Repentance came out and somebody wrote a tweet, and it became a little bit of a meme. And he wrote a tweet to Ed McMillan because he said the game was too hard. But apparently the guy was stoned out of his mind at the time, and what he said didn't make any sense, but it's hilarious to read. Very cute. The mum and sound effects are iconic. See, I don't know if she does the voice of the original mum in Flash Isaac, but yeah, it is his wife in real life in well, Matthias, not Edmund's real wife, but Matthias. I will become back my money. Yes, that I was gonna say that. If I say I will become back my money, will you know what I'm talking about? That was one of the funniest things. That's one of the funniest things. I will become. It's so funny. But yeah, apparently the guy who wrote it said he was high as a kite when he wrote it. It's so funny. I can't remember what he says, but one of the main things was, I will become back my money. And you know what was funny about it is Matthias, who I was talking about, he actually did a voiceover of it. So he actually read out that in his voice. It's so good. I'll see if I can find it. Hold on. I'm gonna Google it. I will become back my money. There it is. I will become back my money. Hold on. He basically He basically wanted a refund for the DLC, but the way he worded it. Wait, hold on. I think I found it. Let me, is it?
Life was simple,
Is it? Hold on.
and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above.
Edmund McMillan. You little fucker. You made a shit of peace with your trash, Isaac. It's fucking bad, this trash game. I will become back my money. I hope you will in your next time a cow on a trash farm, you sucker.
What's he talking
I
about? Hold
hope
on.
you will in your next time a cow on a trash farm.
Hope you win in your next time a cow on a trash farm, you sucker. You became a 4 Souls god. Yeah, I saw that. I will become back my money. I don't know if you heard that very well, but I'm pretty sure you could hear that. But it's so funny. You trash of peace. How high have you got to be to write like that? Hoping your next time of will, you just. Hoping next time of will you become a cow or something. How? Like I said, I've only tried. Oh, that's not right. I've only tried weed one time. Like actually smoked it. I've inhaled it because other people have been smoking it, but I mean like actually smoke. I wouldn't know how high you'd have to be to write that and think that makes sense. You trash of peace. Isn't it funny? Like the internet can be a horrible place. Like, well, we're getting the same items over and over again. Yeah, I want what they're having. Yeah, I mean, I would have tried some of that. It sounds like it could be fun, but the internet can be a horrible place for the most part. But then you get gems like that, right? The internet can be horrible. You can get people that are bullies and they think they can say whatever they want and get away with it because, you know, there's no... You can just say what you want. You're behind a keyboard, right? Keyboard warriors. And then you get things like that, which are just innocent. They're innocent, but, like, it's just funny. I just love the way he says, you trash of peace. And why the hell is he talking about a cow? Why you mention a cow? Why bring a cow into it? But yeah, I think in the 4 Souls there's actually a cow, right? And I think there's another one as well. I will become back my money. I just love you trash of peace. You trash. Obviously he's trying to say you piece of trash, but... Also, when people say a piece of trash, like, that's one of the most American phrases I can think of. Every time I think of you, if I hear someone say you piece of trash, I feel like somebody's saying, like, some sort of gangster saying it, something like, why are you not, what are you doing? Look at this guy. There's a cow on a trash farm card in 4 Souls. Excuse me, can you get out? Well, I was going to use a bomb here anyway, so I will help you out just to die. You trash of peace. Isaac. Ah. We're going to Sheol. You trash of peace. Everything is terrible. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, luckily I picked up fanny pack. Also, saying the word fanny pack is awkward for me to say. Do you know why? So, in America, a fanny is someone's, like, backside, right? Is that correct? It's also a name. I know it's a name as well. But a fanny is backside. Right? Am I correct in saying that? For example, we wouldn't call it a fanny pack. We call it a bomb bag. Which sounds even funnier, I guess. But a fanny... you fanny. I mean, a fanny in... Yeah, a fanny could mean someone's butt. Yes. Well, in the UK, a fanny is not... We would not call someone's backside a fanny. We would call a woman's genitalia a fanny. So when you say the word fanny, it's kind of like, I said fanny. So yeah, we would, it's like a slang term for, well, a vagina. It's kind of funny that way. Do Canadians call fanny that as well? Yeah, fanny packs were a big thing in the UK or in England, especially when I was younger. But yeah, we wouldn't call them that. We call them bum bags. You call it neither. Oh, okay. Ass. Do you know an English person saying ass sounds weird unless you put a American accent on? If I said ass, it sounds odd. But we don't say ass, we would say arse. But if you're using slang for, you know, a backside or a butt. So when I hear English people say like ass, it just doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, you're a smart ass. It doesn't sound right, an English person saying it. For some reason. It just doesn't sound right. Ass. Now I probably should... Whoa! Synchronized death. I probably should take the broken Ankh. You still die with one bomb. Okay, so you know those guys there that are really tanky? There's a bug and they never fixed it. You can actually kill them. They have a lot of health, but you can actually kill them with one bomb. It's like a bug in some... I can't remember what it was, but it's some sort of testing thing. If you put a bomb next to those guys, they die straight away. Little fun fact for you. I thought they would have fixed it, but they didn't. Maybe they don't know. Bang, bang. Yes. Alright, let's look for the super duper secret room. It could be in here, but I doubt it. Ah! Okay. Could be here. I've already tried there, though. I've already tried these two walls, so it's not there. So it's going to have to be in one of these rooms over here. Potentially here. I'm going to say it's in one of those two... Actually, it could be in here. Could be here. Oh, no, it can't be there. So it has to be in this room, I think. Unless it's in a weird spot. Ah, there we go. Sure. I never play you, so here I have some bombs. I'm gonna put you down. You can have up till I have 5 bombs left. What? There's a reason why I never play you. You see that? I just gave him over 10 bombs. The stars. Oh man, imagine if I had full HP here. I could go to the self-sacrifice room and go to the negative dark room. The key and bombs are terrible. I never use them, but I thought, well, I got 15 bombs, I'll give it a go. There's a reason why I never use them. Come here, Satan. Whoops. Die with my snot. Haha. Imagine being Satan and you get killed by a baby's snot. Do 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 do. The infused current on the bomb is a great way to get unlimited bombs. Yeah, true. Game's ridiculous. It is, yeah, but that's the why I love it. It's kind of crazy, right? This game came out, and not including the original game. This game came out 10 years ago. And people like myself still play it. It's crazy, isn't it? As a British person, do you use the word outrageous often? Not really, no. I found like I use the word absolutely a lot, though. Give me some red hearts here, please. Not red hearts. I can't help but notice that those aren't red hearts. Come on, give me some more hearts. Oh, there's a heart. Okay. I once heard a British person say they were goofing around and acting outraged with their mates. Before I haven't been able to stop thinking about expression. Goofing around. Yeah, goofing around is like just basically just messing about, like being stupid. I guess maybe use goofing around in like American stuff like that as well. Doo-doo. This, I could actually make this work here. Who knows? As long as I keep getting the payouts, I'm gonna give this bomb beggar. The bomb beggar can only pay out with bomb stuff, though, right? So the broken Ankh has the chance to make you spawn back as Blue Baby, but I don't have Blue Baby unlocked, so how does that work? You're the lucky contestant. Ah! You still got unlocked same, I feel like. Oh, so I will just respawn as Blue Baby then. Okay. I never really thought about that before. Oh my god! I could have fought Mega Satan as well, man. Oh my god, I actually made it work. I got a big brain, look at that. Oh, we unlocked Mom's knife. Okay. My guppy? Oh. Or a Babylon. And I will take the ability to fly as well. Look at that. I'm a genius. Actual genius. Look at that. He still got it. He still got it after 7 years of playing the game. 7 years of playing the game. He still got it. He beat it on me and unlocked the shovel pieces or unlocked the Forgotten. Oh, right. Ooh, the pinking shears. And I'm just a genius at Isaac, right? I got lucky with the right payouts, getting having fanny pack. He said fanny. Having fanny pack really helped there. Hey, Daddy Longlegs, how many feet do you have? Oh, you are a spider, so probably a lot. Soul of Apollyon. I don't think I'll ever call Apollyon Apollyon, even though that's how it's pronounced. Soul of Apollyon. Okay, don't keep getting hit. Apple of Sodom, it feels empty. I don't remember what this does, so I'm just going to keep the broken Ankh. I really like the pinking shears. Interesting. Every time I pick a red heart with Apple of Sodom, it replaces it with spiders. Oh, okay. Another one of those trinkets where I just sort of see it and I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that either. Oh, is it spiders? Okay. Same difference. You die, please. You know what? The lamb. Here's a fun fact. Do you know if this boss was supposed to be in Flash Isaac? Hence the Wrath of the Lamb DLC. It was never in. It was never added. Same with this. This floor was supposed to be in Flash Isaac. Ow. Ow. No. Sorry, no victory lap this evening. Would have been super cool if Flash Isaac had more content. I love the vibe, but I hate Eternal Edition. Yeah, Eternal Edition, I hate that. I don't like it at all. That version's just difficult for the sake of being difficult. It's just difficult. There's no, like in this game, yeah, you can get skillful and be better. In that version of Isaac, it's like, yeah, you're probably just gonna die, no matter how good you are at the game. I don't know why I'm doing more rooms, by the way. Roar. I may actually die. I mean, it doesn't matter if I die because I got the unlock, so it doesn't matter. I beat the lamb. Eternal D6 in this game gets his name because of the hard mode. In Eternal Edition, the D6 has 4 charges, but chance to 89. Oh, okay. Oh no, my Whore of Babylon. Oh, no. Well, I'm just going to go to the... You know what? I'll pick up Stranger Tractor now because I can. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is that end I was talking about. His mum puts up the missing posters, but she's actually, because she thinks he's ran away, but he's actually suffocating in his toy chest. I don't know the way she's moving. Lost. Oh, we unlocked the missing poster. The gate is open. The angels await. Oh, so I could have done Mega Satan anyway because that wasn't even an option yet. So, but Isaac's post-it note, we got It Lives, Shoal, and Dark Room. So let's have a look what progress I made off this. I mean, I've been streaming for like 6 hours. That's pretty gone by pretty quick. I would admit. It's about to hit 2 a.m. Okay, so Isaac, we've got 3 unlocked. I guess other things as well. We actually unlocked characters like Maggie and Cain, Judas. Haven't unlocked Eve yet. Unlocked by not picking up hearts for 2 levels. Okay, we've got Samson, Azazel. We got Mum's Heart and Boss Rush. Lazarus, Eden, we've got 5 Eden tokens, Lilith, Apollyon. We unlocked Bethany and got a Mum's Heart there. Yeah, got quite a few unlocks. It's been a fun show. Yeah, I appreciate you sticking around, by the way. It makes a change because a lot of times I've streamed in the recent times. Then again, it has been on Twitch. You don't really get anybody watching. So it's kind of difficult to stream when there's nobody watching because it becomes difficult to know what to talk about, right? If nobody's having a conversation with you. So I appreciate that. Also, didn't I say, was it you I said I was going to show my Black Ops 6 stuff to? Was it you? It was cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. Not normal. I really like that name, by the way. I like the silent K. Because I like the fact that the silent K would normally be at the front of the N on not, right? As in Slipknot or something like that. I push my fingers into my eyes. Should we open a Pokemon pack? It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. I've noticed in the background responding while doing my schoolwork. So that's what Northern Lion used to say, that he was very good second monitor content. Because Northern Lion, though, he talks about a lot of random stuff, right? But should I open a Pokemon pack? I got the Pokemon trading card game here, and I bet you I have a free pack to open. Give me a moment. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing. Sorry, because I was talking about Slipknot. If you don't know who Slipknot are, then it's fine. But if you're into your heavy metal, then you know who Slipknot are. Slowly stop the ache. Gonna work. Oh, there we go. Let's open a Pokemon pack. I've been playing this. Oh, Xbox just told me that Remnant from the Ashes is about to leave Xbox Game Pass. Thanks. Let's open a Pokemon pack. I think I've said about 5 times now. Yeah, I can open a booster pack. Look at that. Also, I pulled this card the other day. I was excited. Where is it? Is that the Pokemon game everyone's been playing on their phone? Yeah. So I'm playing on my PC because I downloaded BlueStacks app where you can play mobile games on PC. But look at the card I got. Where is it? Why is it not there? Excuse me. Where is my card? I got a Charizard. Look at this thing. How sick that looks. Anyway, let's open a pack. I've got 300 cards. Oh wait, have I got some free stuff to collect? It is 3. Is it 3? Yes, it is. You got those cards have a 3D effect. I will like to grab that, please. This is free to play, but I have put money into it. I spent 8 Great British pounds to unlock some gold so I can buy... I bought 2 lots of 10 booster packs. So, well, 20 booster packs, I guess. So it was like 8 pounds. But I do have a lot of cards. I'll show you my other cards as well. You can change them. Oh no, how do I sort? Oh, here we go. Sort by rarity. Is there an... there we go. So my rarest card is this one. Misty. First game would be a game addicted to. Well, you can actually battle people as well. But the thing is... So we've had the conversation about Pokemon cards. Like, literal Pokemon cards. But... I actually never played... I never learned how to play the game. I just collected the cards. But you can battle people on this. Look at this Rapidash that I got. How sick that looks. Oh, this one doesn't stick out though, but it does have shiny bits around the outside. I got an Articuno as well. Look at this thing. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty sick. Got Blastoise as well. Lost. Zapdos. Well, I actually think you lot would pronounce it Zapdos, but I always call it Zapdos. I'm pretty sure it's... Actually, I think it's actually supposed to be pronounced Zapdos. But Mewtwo. What else we got? Oh, I got a Machamp. Yeah, it's cool. It is. Oh, it crashed. It crashed. I didn't even open a pack. Give me a second. I'm going to load it back up and I'm just going to open a pack. I got my... You get a free pack to open every 12 hours. So we're gonna do that now. Showing the... It's not showing just the game now. Oh, there we go. Right. I think they're going to add more booster packs as well, because at the minute there's only these ones you can open. Yeah, thanks. There's only these genetic Apex ones. I'm going to open the Pikachu one. Basically, it gives you like a wheel of packs, and then what I normally do is spin it. Spin it. Okay, we'll spin it one more time, and then I'll open whichever one it lands on. But also, you can turn it backwards. So, when you open them, the cards, you don't see what the cards are. Parasect. Seal. Magikarp. Clefairy. Omanyte. Okay, not the best. That's fine. Did I get any new cards? I got 3 new cards for my whole completion thing. I have 350 in total though. Got 150 different cards. Oh, can I open another one? Oh, sick! I can open another one. Let's do another one. Let's spin it. Who's that Pokemon? It's Geodude! This is the one we're choosing. Bruxish. See, I don't even know where this... I recognize this one, but I don't know which generation that is. Heatmore. No idea. Metapod. Nidorina. Oh, nice. Clobopus. Never heard it before in my life. Bruxish is Gen 7. What game is that? What's Gen 7? Is that like Sun and Moon? See, I kind of lose track after Pokemon, like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I kind of lose track with what the generations are after that. Sun and Moon. I actually really enjoyed Sun and Moon. Who's that? Anyway, I'll quickly show. I was going to show you my Black Ops 6 stuff, right? So let me just load that game up now. Just gotta wait a moment, and then it will be time for me to go because it is now 7 minutes past 2 in the morning. I love Sun and Moon, but my second favorite region is Johto. I really enjoyed Johto because I loved the fact that, you know, one thing I really loved as a kid about Johto and Pokemon Silver and Gold was when you beat the game, you could go to Kanto. You catch the boat, right, at the end, or the ferry, and like you would go to Kanto. You wouldn't be able to explore all of Kanto, but I always thought that was cool. That, oh, well, I can go back to Kanto with these new Pokemon that I got. Like, who was your favorite Gen 2 starter? So you had Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, I've played that. Who were the... Excuse me, my cat. Will you not do that? I want to try, like, a Nuzlocke. I've heard of Nuzlocke runs, but I don't know what it is. I've heard of Nuzlocke runs, but I don't... I know there's certain rules. I actually think I looked it up at one point, but I forgot. Probably Totodile, but I love all them, especially people hit on Meganium. Meganium was the grass Pokemon, right? I forget, you got Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita. Is that right? Okay, so this is my Black Ops 6. Okay. So I've got the Mastery Camo on every weapon. And my stats. So multiplayer, I played 13 games. 1.5 hours played. Zombies. 7 days, 17 hours, 6 minutes. To say that I no-lived it is an understatement. I've played 6,361 rounds. I've got 237,000 kills. Yeah, so I played a lot. Yeah, Nuzlocke run is when Pokemon faints in battle, they're considered dead, and you have to put them in a box for the rest of the run. Oh, right, so you can't go and heal them at the Pokemon Center. Fair enough. But yeah, I got the... Look at this sick Nebula camo. I unlocked it on every weapon. I didn't get close to stats on any COD game, but I played a good amount of Cold War Zombies. Yeah, Cold War Zombies as well. I spent a lot of time on because I did the Mastery Camo grind on there as well. I've got the Mastery Camo on every Zombies since, well, it was available in Black Ops 4. Just something to do. I enjoyed doing it. It can be a little bit tedious though, because for every weapon you have to get 2,000 headshots initially. So the way it works is, to unlock all these, you get 2,000 headshots, and then you have special unlocks. So for this gun, you need to get 75 armored zombie kills, and then 5 critical kills rapidly 15 times, one like this. And then you unlock the Mastery Camo. So you unlock gold, 10 kills rapidly 15 times. Kill 30 special zombies, so like the Manglers. Then this one is get 20 consecutive kills 10 times without getting hit. And then Nebula is get 10 elite zombie kills, so that's like boss zombies. And you have to do that with every gun. So it took me a long time, as you can see. I think I got all the camos after about 6.5 days in game real time. But I like this gun because this version of the gun, it looks like the STG-44. Nebula skin is sick. Yeah, and also when you shoot it, it changes colors. I don't know how to show that. Can I go to... You can't go to a shooting range here. Yeah, I haven't played a COD game in so long. Yeah, I play a lot of zombies, so I've been looking forward to zombies since it came out. Well, not since it came out, but I've been looking forward to zombies before it came out, I should say. But it is a cool camo. Is it worth it? Probably not. And I was contemplating should I do the multiplayer mastery camo as well. But I don't think at this moment in time, I don't think I can stomach going through the whole skill-based matchmaking thing on that. I just hate it. I hate that I feel like I'm playing a ranked match in a public lobby. It's stupid. Oh, I got a power drill as well. That just came out, and I got the camo on that as well. A baseball bat and the knife. Oops, wrong one. I could quickly show you what the gun looks like in game. Let me use this gun. Okay. Do I have a game saved? You can have a save file, by the way. No, I don't have any save files. Okay. I'll quickly load a game up. Show you what it looks like in the game. But now I've pretty much done everything. There are challenges to do, which I've done a lot of the challenges. You've got career, hard, and you've got prestige challenges as well. There's a bunch of challenges to do. And you prestige, because they brought back prestige in again. You got the Dark Ops challenge as well. So there's a lot to do. But my main thing was getting the mastery camo. Also, these stats are wrong down here. They reset when the first season dropped. This isn't correct. Right. So when you inspect the weapon.
I've barricaded the command center. Got a little dinged up. I'll live.
And then when you shoot it, it changes color. So let me show you what it looks like.
I'll keep eyes on.
So you see it starts to change colors. Pretty good. Also, you got a dedicated knife in this game. So I got the Nebula camo on here as well, obviously. You can't play as Homelander. I'm glad you can't play as Homelander. Remember in Cold War, like people could go around playing as Rambo. It was very, very strange. Playing zombies is also my guy's skin looks pretty cool. You can't really see it in here, but yeah, you can play in third person on zombies. I don't play in third person because I think it doesn't look right, but each to their own. You know what? I actually should have showed you a different weapon. There's you know what? I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this one weapon, right? It's a blueprint for the XM4 assault rifle. It's insane. It's got 3 different inspecs to it as well. I want to show you it. Also, that calling card down here is what you get for getting Nebula camo on every weapon. Well, 33 weapons, because when the game first came out, there was only 33 weapons. But then, when Season 1 dropped, they added 2 more weapons. So, let me show you this gun. Hold on. I'll show you it. Okay, yeah, cool. Prestige, nice. Right, load out. Is it the Gobblegum Machine one? Yeah. Is it the Gobblegum Machine one? Yes, it is. This one. But it looks even more sick with a Nebula camo on it. Look at this thing. I do have the ray gun skin as well. That one. Yeah, let me show you what this looks like in-game. Oops, not Terminus. Liberty Falls, please. Yeah, this one's got 3 different weapon inspects to it. Do, do, do. Also, do you like my loading screen? It's Doris. Which throws me off a little bit, actually, when I have this loading screen like this.
Rapid response team Alpha.
Look at this.
Security Chief Blanchard. How copy? I've barricaded the command center. Got a little dinged up. I'll live. See if there's anywhere left to save. Body cam's locked. I'll keep eyes on it.
Maybe if you can load into the giant. Yeah, exactly. Let's look at another emote. Or inspect. So it sucks the gun in. It spits it back out and it's tiny, look.
Sunshine's the best disinfectant. So I left some into your skull.
And it shoots out perk cans, like, and gobble gums. And then, so look at the final inspect.
Listen up. We've got 3 scientists unaccounted for. Last seen in town. Locating an
Got the golden spork from Mob of the Dead. Well, it's actually the spork knife from Blood of the Dead. Pulls it out of nowhere. The Mob of the Dead, the classic map. Yeah, Mob of the Dead's obviously one of the fan favorite zombies maps. Maybe not so much Blood of the Dead. But definitely Mob of the Dead. It's shooting out gumballs, so yeah, it shoots out the gobble gums and then perk cans as well if you look. So perk cans come out as well sometimes. I don't know when the perk cans come out. Hold on. Maybe when I hit zombies, the perk cans come out?
Tossing concussion. Don't worry, your friends are next.
Yeah. Her map is country, so I don't know. I love the one from Black and Teal. I'm definitely. I love Die Rise. Yeah, Die Rise. I think people don't like Die Rise because of you can die basically if you fall off the map. I think the navigation of it's a little bit tricky for people. I'm not a massive fan of Die Rise, but I could think of worse maps than Die Rise. Would I choose to play Die Rise? No. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad. I think a lot of people don't like it as well because it's very tight. A lot of the tight corridors and stuff. Like if you're going through the buildings and that, there's a lot of tight areas and stuff, which a lot of people won't like. What? Friends is a lot worse. I also don't like Nuketown. I liked Nuketown at the time because I thought it was, if you just want to play some zombies, it's pretty fine. There's not really much to it, right? Transit is bad because, well, you don't, it was just bad. There's many ways they could fix transit. For example, you know, like you've got the bus system, right? So you get on the bus and meh, meh, and you go around to bus route B, haha, bus route B, and all that crap, right? Anyway, Nuketown doesn't have any unique weapons. No, I mean, I guess it just has, the most unique weapon it has is the ray gun Mark II, I guess, but that was added when Origins came out, and then they added it into, was it Origins? Anyway, whatever. Got what I was saying. Yeah, transit. I think the way they could fix transit if they did a remake of it is, so you know you get on the buses and then they go around the places. What should happen is once you've maybe done one circuit of the places you can go to. Maybe going to those places unlocks maybe a underground passage. So then if you wanted to go back to those passages, you wouldn't have to wait on the boss. You could just go on an underground passage or maybe a teleport or something like that that takes you to specific areas instead of having to wait on the bus every time or running through the fog and fighting the denizens, which no one wants to do. It has the M17, which isn't any other map, but it's just an AR. Yeah, I see what you mean. But I like Nuketown Zombies just for, like, if I just want to, you know, just play some zombies. I wouldn't really... Actually, I think I streamed Nuketown Zombies like a year ago. What the hell is that? You like Town? Oh, yeah, Town's better, yeah. Obviously, if you can deal with the fire, the lava on the ground. Why can I be a shark? What? Is that King Shark? No, it's a skin for a character. I think it's because the character is from Australia, so... Or is that New Zealand? Is that... No, it's Australia. I think that's why. It's an Australian, so sharks, surfing, sharks, and all that stuff, so... The replacer... What she got? Ooh. The Eternal Hunter Ultra Skin. Hey, I got a free gift. Look at that. Double XP that I don't need. So they got a community event going on right now. They're called the Hit List. So you do this. I want to see how... I don't think you can see it. I'm blocking it, but... Oh, we finally unlocked something. Need to get... Oh, it's... Okay, there's 12 billion points, community points right now. And to unlock a new weapon, I don't know if you can see that up here. As a community, as everybody playing it has to get 50 billion points. We're at 12 billion. It tells you here how to get points. So if you play multiplayer, 1 kill equals 1 point. If you play zombies, every 5 kills is 1 point. And in Warzone, if you kill somebody, you get 5 points per kill. And that adds to... So that's how you unlock this stuff. I did this in zombies. I unlocked the drill and whatever. And then you got the community thing, which is everybody's playing. And we have to get 50 billion to unlock a new weapon. Which is going to take a long time, but it seems, because it's already been out for 4 days and then they got to 12 billion points. So seems like it's going to take a while. Oh yeah, so I was explaining earlier about perk augments. So in Cold War, you had the crystals, right? You would get and you would unlock stuff for the perks. Well, in this, you've got augments. So you click which one you want to research, and you see this bar. As you play, the one you've clicked, you will earn XP for this specific thing. And then once you've done that, you go to whatever you want. So you can choose. So everything's got these augments. You see there's ones that have got circles and ones that are like a diamond shape, right? Well, you've got 3 of those for each of everything. But then you can choose. So if you want to equip them, so say for stamina up, for example, you've got the diamond ones and you got a major augment and a minor augment. And you can choose one of each for each thing. So for example, for my major augment, I've got it so my tactical sprint is increased. And then my minor augment is gain a speed boost after you throw equipment. Pretty stuff like that. And you can change them. Speed cola, for example. There we go again. So I've unlocked all of them. So I've got classic Formula 1, so the reload speed's even quicker. And then Speedy Roulette, Mystery Box settles much faster. But then you've got all the other ones here. So you can mix and match depending on your playstyle. Ammo mods, got the same thing. I've got a bolt lightning, strikes from above, stuns known enemies and special enemies in the area. And I've also got an extension on which makes the effect last longer. So there's things like that you can change. Also as well for your ammo mods, field upgrades are all there. For example, Ether Shroud. Void Sheath. This one's really good if you're trying to do the melee kills. This. You pull out a knife, which has more damage. So. Yeah, so it's slightly different, but I think this is actually better than the way it was in Cold War. Do I have Cold... I'm going to see if I've got Cold War installed. Give me a sec. I know I said I was going to go, but because you mentioned Cold War... So, this is a card game that is only zombies mode. This is a card game that is only zombies... Yeah, well, for me, it's only zombies, yes, for the time being. Because that's all I play. But no, this card game does have... I actually did a playthrough of the campaign. The campaign was actually pretty fun. I think my game has crashed whilst... Oh, there we go. I thought my game crashed whilst trying to close it down. Let me just see if I've got Black Ops Cold War installed. I want to see my stats on Cold War. But no, this zombies, this Black Ops has campaign and multiplayer as well. And Warzone, obviously, but... I'm trying to log into my BattleNet. Okay, I'm logged in. Do I have Cold War installed? I do. Now let me have a look at my Cold War stuff. Sorry, I know you probably want to go. So don't feel like you got to stick around. I said I was going to go like 30 minutes ago, and here we are loading up Black Ops Cold War. Give me a sec. It's loading up now. Yes, I would like to allow Black Ops Cold War to access my internet. Never seen that before for this game. Alright, let me get the screen up. Capture. Oh, nope. Cold War. We're loading. Shouldn't take too long to load. Hopefully I don't have to I hope I don't have to install shaders. Ah! We're doing shaders, damn it. Getting to Call of Duty Online services. Can you hurry up about that? It's 2:30 in the morning, game. Oh, it takes me 8 shades for me to stick at 0 for a while. I find it's best to restart the game. Yeah, shaders on pause. Wow, I probably should have waited for the shaders to install, I guess. Okay, Samantha. Let's look at the barracks. Combat record. Zombies. Oops. 21 days, 13 hours, 19 minutes. My most eliminations with the CBRS Wonder Weapon that was in Mauer-de-Toten. Yeah, I think it's got a Mauer-de-Toten, didn't it? 500,000 kills. Yeah, it's my multiplayer's worse, but 3 days. Yeah, I was going to go for the mastery camo on multiplayer, then I gave up. The only mastery camo I ever got in multiplayer was Modern Warfare 2, the newer Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. So there's my Cold War stats. I had a fun time with Cold War. I actually enjoyed the game. I did all the Easter eggs and everything. Obviously. Yeah. Mauer-de-Toten is very fun, like Firebase Sea. I'm a fan of the maps. Yeah. The new map that's coming out in Black Ops 6 looks very interesting. It's giving off the Eisendrache vibes. I got the mastery camo on here. Just Dark Ether camo. Is that what it was called? Yeah, Dark Ether. There's also no sound, by the way. I think I got the sound muted. Wait. Not that it matters. There you go. There's no silence now. Shaders compilation. Yeah, no. Can you, like, stop? Ring of Fire, man. I assume they're going to bring these back. Because Ring of Fire isn't in Black... So the only ones that are in Black Ops 6 are Energy Mine, Ether Shroud, Healing Aura, and Frenzied Guard. Is there more? I don't think. But yeah, that's Black Ops Cold War. I forgot about the nail gun. Healing Aura is busted. Yeah, it is very strong. Especially if you're playing with people, for obvious reasons. Anyway. Goodbye, Cold War. Yeah, I enjoyed Cold War for the time that I played it. 20 on days, whatever it was. An unknown user wants to be my friend. Who? Why am I getting random? I had this the other day. Somebody random added me the other day on Xbox. And now someone else has randomly added me. I don't know who it is. Jermaine Huntington. Chief Son Goku. Oh, I think I played a random game. Well, a game of randoms yesterday, and I basically carried. It's kind of funny when you play Black Ops 6 with randoms. It's, I think I said it earlier, but my God, you get so many people who don't know what they're doing. And I understand, but I'm on about, like, you know, constantly going down, all that. The few games that I've played with randoms, it's literally been like that every time. Yeah, I got Black Ops 4 downloaded on my PC as well, but Black Ops 4 on my PC wasn't my main, because that was before crossplay. So pre Cold War and all that, I would always play on Xbox. Call of Duty Vanguard, get out of here! Get out of here! Right, I'm going to close BattleNet down. There we go. What? Oh, man. Slouching. I'm slouching. All right, I'm going to go because it is 2:35 in the morning. Yeah, I'm going to go. Thanks for sticking around, by the way. Not Normal and Boldome. I really appreciate it. I just get that. I just got a notification. What was that? No idea what that was. I just got a notification pop up in my corner of my desktop, and I don't know what it was. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thanks for sticking around. It's been fun. That's what's good about it as well. Is when you got people watching and talking, it goes quick. Hope you have a great night. Well, I'm just gonna chill out for a bit, I think, because I won't be able just to go straight to bed. But I'm going to just chill out for maybe an hour. And also, that video that I linked, if you're interested, I keep saying it, but if you're interested in the Binding of Isaac story, I would highly recommend watching this. I'll link it again just in case. I'd highly recommend watching that. But where's my chat? Like, what the hell? Hold on. That'll do. All right, thanks for watching. I'll be back again probably tomorrow for you. It's later on for me, but it'll be probably around the same time, I guess. And I guess I'll be continuing on with the new save file. Just kind of cruising at the moment. Just sort of playing the game, not really going for specific unlocks. just playing the game and getting completion marks, I guess. I may attempt to get the Forgotten unlocked, which I will be doing as a Zazel, because I think that's probably your best chance of, 1, beating the first floor in under a minute, and 2, just being able to maneuver around and survive long enough to get everything to boss rush, and then you got to go to... The thing is, though, I've just thought about this. You have to go to the dark room to unlock the Forgotten, and I don't have the negative unlocked yet, so there's no guarantees that I'll be able to get to the dark room. So I think I'll have to leave that until I unlock the negative, of course. But anyway, whatever. I'll deal with that tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it, and if you want to see more and all that YouTube jargon. And yeah, if you're interested, there's a bunch of playlists and stuff like that. And also, if anybody is watching this after the fact, this stream was actually over 6 hours long, but I got disconnected halfway through. So if you're interested and want to see the first part of me starting the new save file, there's a link in the description of this video to the first part of the stream. If anybody watches this after the fact, which I highly doubt. If you're interested, it's there. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. So stay safe and see you next one. Goodbye. I also never know how to end these, so I'm just